Call me herpes because I'm back bitches. There's no cure, robo intros for life motherfuckers curs echo echo echo. And now your hosts, 3 guys you don't want to sit next to in coach, seriously they geographically require both arm rests, and Dave. You look good Dave, are you off of glutens or something? You look great man, whoever you're doing keep it up. Get it keep it up, that was a dick joke, fuck I miss doing this hey is Jay still really into semen, oh shit now I'm rambling, hey Dave crack that can.
Welcome to the Heavy Drinking Podcast.
We let him out of the cage.
You did. This is Paulo. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. You got me too hyped up.
You're getting too self-conscious.
Welcome to episode 87 of the Heavy Drinking Podcast. I'm here with my fellow hosts, Jay.
Hey.
Jeff.
Hey, yo.
Dave.
Yep.
And our special guest from the Beer Man Beer Podcast.
I thought it was 50-50 he was going to get that wrong.
Really?
It was like 80-20, and he beat the odds.
Sweet.
We got Johnny Benson.
Hey.
And Keg Kettles, but that's not your real name?
No, it's Jay.
Jay. Jay Kettles.
Jay Kettles.
So we don't get confused, let's call him Keg.
Let's just call him.
That's fine. You can call me Keg.
We'll call you whatever
And
you
Jack.
want.
That's Jack in
Jack's
the
in the
background.
background
Yeah.
somewhere.
Episode
Jack
1,
in the
he's
back.
Yep.
making another appearance.
Honor to be here, fellas.
Before we get into the podcast, we got to do a little bit of business. Talk about our sponsors.
Yeah, thanks, Drunk Alpaca.
Drunk Alpaca. I actually, you know what? I wrote a
And
ad copy that they approved.
Did you? Let's hear
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Let's do a dry
Why
read.
is this the first time we're
Let's do
hearing
a dry
this?
read. Let's hear
Wait,
it.
why have we ever cared whether our sponsors approve of our copy before?
I don't know.
Because now we don't have any sponsors.
Actually, no.
That might be why.
I'm not going to read this because it's the first time I ever read it.
Go on,
I'll
read it.
The gist is you're probably on a diet now because it's just after the new year. About 4 weeks into your diet, right? And you're probably miserable. So go have some snacks. Just go eat, right?
Give in.
That's the...
The world's getting heavier. It's statistically, you can look it up. Statistically, we're all getting fatter. It's happening. So, go out, enjoy some snacks.
I mean, I do every
They're
day.
tasty.
They're
They're personal sized.
I never have resolutions. I resolve to do nothing.
So they're personal size. They're personal size snacks. So you don't look like a fat ass.
For the 40th year in a row, you
Yeah.
resolve to do nothing.
39 come Saturday.
Yeah, it is your birthday this
Yeah.
weekend. Spell come.
So delicious snacks from Drunk Alpaca. Also, if you like drinking and driving, don't.
Stop.
Yeah, and just download the Lyft app and enter our code Heavy18, and you'll get $20 off your first 4 rides.
It's a little outdated.
Huh?
Heavy 18.
It's 2 years old.
Yeah.
It's probably
It was. It's an ode to the
Nascent year.
We're not sure if it
well,
still
yeah,
works,
to
but
the
go ahead and
inception
give it a try.
of the podcast.
Dude, are you all right?
He's joking.
I laughed when he said the
Joking over
code
here.
because we haven't been saying it, and I inhaled my Jack and Coke.
Speaking of Jack, what the fuck's going on upstairs?
Hey,
Oh, my wife's here.
Oh, that probably was
my
what it
wife.
What is that? Salsa and
looks
chips?
like food.
Nice.
They're not leftover salsa and chips, right?
Wow, I have all the food over here.
We love the food.
This is great.
I made a chartreuse plate.
Charcuterie.
What?
Yeah,
Charcuterie.
charcuterie. Yeah, there's a lot of green and yellow shit on there too.
Well, charcuterie
There
is
is.
just meat, right?
Charcuterie is
There's
no,
some
it's not
cheese.
just meat.
That would be the dried meats, right?
I believe so. I don't know.
I can't hear you because I have headphones.
But this jerky is really good.
Just say it in the microphone.
Yeah, Paulo got all fancy. He put out a charcuterie board. He made some jerky. He's got some candied bacon over there.
It's one hell of a spread.
It is.
He likes to go all
It's
out
got a
when we
good
have guests.
spread.
You know they're not going to sleep with you, right? They're just here
Who?
to talk.
You never know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So
I mean, there is a candle lit.
Is that one of Gwyneth's candles?
Oh, the vagina candle, yeah.
but yeah,
How'd that not make our newsreel?
It did.
It did. We talked about
I
that.
posted. Did we talk about it already?
I don't know.
No, it didn't. It
I
happened
posted.
after.
I
we
posted
had
it to the
recorded
board,
one.
which should be on that screen. It's not working.
Yeah, we're having some technical.
We are
difficulties,
having some technical
but
difficulties.
that's fine.
So anyway, welcome to our guests.
Yes, welcome, guys.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Great to be here.
The Brudio is everything we've imagined and more.
Thank you.
I love it.
You can't get a sense of the smell from the podcast, though.
No.
Dude, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I think so.
It smells
continue.
like salsa now.
Well, it smells like salsa and meat.
And it's
And-
great. I can see your guys' faces with the voices, so I know who's who.
Oh,
And
Do they match?
Yeah, because otherwise,
otherwise, I was confused. But on our podcast, Keg is the one that can talk. I sound like a Muppet in a blender, so it's easy to tell us apart.
Not true,
But-
man.
Where do those come from?
That bag really
Puerto
picks up on the
Vallarta?
mic.
Puerto
Porta
Vallarta.
Vallarta.
Haha.
My-
look
my
at
wife-
I tricked you into talking on the podcast for the first time.
AP Spanish student over here.
Oh, look at that!
You're too good to us.
And there's backup. Man.
Puerto
You guys went all out, man.
Johnny, you taking
Home
notes?
Home was never like this.
Just I gotta treat your guests once every
Did
year.
you get salsa from Whole Foods?
Yeah, I'm a bad mom. I went and got stuff from for Carolina for lunch tomorrow.
All right.
You gotta bleep out the kid's name. You don't
I'm
want to
gonna-
hear that.
we can't hear her anymore.
I'm gonna change the locks tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into some beer,
Yeah.
and then let's get into
Beer,
some
man, beer.
lively chat.
That's it.
But what are we gonna drink? Because I'm out of my first
Yeah, let's-
Miller Lite.
let's
There's
start
no
out with
Bud
something
Light
to
in the
drink.
fridge, which I'm pretty fucking pissed off about. I'll be honest.
You knew it wasn't here last time.
I don't remember that.
This Pastry Dreams by Captain Lawrence is good.
Oh, that was Captain Lawrence.
Oh, I had one of the Bud Light seltzers.
What do you guys
Did you?
want to do? You want?
I'm sorry.
You wanna
Bud Light
Do
Seltzer.
you want to bust into Matt?
Apparently,
We
that's a
could.
thing.
Let's
Yeah, let's
fucking
do it,
I
man.
didn't know that.
We
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do a Matt.
We
beer.
really have no structure, if you haven't noticed.
And we usually talk over each other.
Yeah. So while we're breaking that out, so Matt Knight
Yeah.
gave you some beers to bring.
He gave us some beer to
From
bring,
Night Brewing.
and I have a list if I can find it.
Dude, you just
what
had
is
it.
what?
Where'd it go?
Yeah, you were just reading it to us before.
All right, hang on. Where did I put it?
Put your glasses on.
Just a little background on Matt Knight. He made mediocre beer until he was on our podcast, and then
Oh,
Oh, is that what happened?
so you guys brought the magic.
He got
Yeah.
the heavy drinking bump.
yeah, he got the heavy drinking bump, and then all 30 of the listeners, and he's been killing it. Since
Let me
then.
dig for this.
I remember a maple stout, Imperial stout.
Well, it's delicious. All jokes aside, dude makes some
Night and Day Brewing is
pretty-
what he
pretty
calls this thing, right?
banging beer.
Now it's Night Brewing.
Night Brewing. All right.
Day is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Day a person?
Actually, no, it wasn't.
Just-
And I asked him the same question.
It was just like a Jekyll and Hyde thing.
I think so.
All right,
There we go.
let me see what we got. 'Cause,
He gave you
we have a
notes.
color. Yeah. All right, the silver. I pulled the silver out first, so that's grab bag style. Oh, so you want to go with the Plum Porter first?
Sure.
Ooh,
All right.
yes.
I'll do
please.
the honors, Paulo.
Do it.
Actually, I heard you say sour.
That is a sour.
Before?
You guys don't like sours?
No. I say we
Wait,
probably
that's
tackle a
A
sour.
sour
first.
porter?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, all right, let's do
Sour
that.
Plum Porter, 8%. Gold Porter, Rose Sour Blend, Plum Puree. And he wrote this. No fucking idea what style this falls into.
I
Thank
got
you,
his
Matt
own
Knight.
bottle caps.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It's pretty sweet.
Oh, that's dope.
Well, you
Make
guys
sure we
got a
get
stack
one of those in the
stickers too,
picture.
right?
Yes, stack stickers over here.
Did you get the pink ones?
We did get the pink ones.
Nice.
That looks fucking
They're,
good. It actually looks like I've been sick for like a week. I'm better now, don't worry. It actually looks like the cough medicine I've been drinking for the last 10 days.
So we outside of the podcast world, I know I know one of your guys' friends, Mike Garb,
Mike Garb, yes.
and we also had Dave Sheehan on
Dave Sheehan, oh
We did.
yeah.
on one of our earlier podcasts. So
Oh, fuck.
you're right there.
I'm good. Keep going.
And we actually met Jay at Bad Sons. Me and Jeff ran into you
Exactly.
like a year ago.
That was what?
It was a
that
homebrewers fest or
that
something.
was a Brewers Ball.
Yeah,
Ball, yeah.
Brewers Ball. And we told you guys we wanted you guys on the podcast.
Absolutely.
And we're really terrible about following up on things.
Yeah, so are
We
we.
were
So it's
wondering, we were
okay.
like, hey, these guys don't even follow us back on Instagram. What's going on?
I mean, in fairness,
Are they snubbing us?
You know what it is? We're always like, there's 4 of us, so we're always like us.
Somebody else gotta do it.
Yeah, someone else will do it.
I mean, in fairness, we've also probably only recorded 4 times since that year meeting.
Have we? Do we follow you now?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we do.
Definitely.
We do.
I don't know who I was talking to on Instagram. I don't know.
It would be Paulo.
Probably Paul.
I don't post anything
Yeah.
anywhere. If I do, it's about not beer. Usually, it's like sourdough or meat.
Food, yeah.
I posted
Which
about
is funny
chicks.
because Jay knows more about beer than probably all 4 of us combined.
Yeah, I know, but you're passionate.
3 of us could buy.
Yeah, we were thinking that maybe Jess was like a matchmaker or something.
So I worked.
kind of is.
I worked the barrel aged beer fest at Black Hog this past weekend with Jess.
Oh yeah, I saw it on Instagram. Yeah,
So she was telling me about how she's brought us together. She was.
I actually picked up a bunch of smacks from snacks.
she's not looking for a vig or nothing, is she?
No. I picked up a bunch of snacks from her earlier today, and she was actually telling me the whole story about it. It actually made me feel bad.
Oh no, don't feel bad.
It really did. She's like,
we're gonna be a lifetime story soon.
She's like, they really think you hate them. I'm like, what?
No,
I'm
we
like,
just
no,
hate
we're
ourselves.
We're just really bad at getting back at people about everything.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean we're like.
Because what happened? Like it was supposed to be me, and I was supposed to produce everything, and then I gave up, and nothing was getting done. And then Paulo stepped up.
Yeah, I decided to start doing stuff myself.
Jeff hates you right now.
So if you're listening and you're one of the people that have we said we wanted on a podcast and we never called you again, you're probably going to get called soon.
Yeah, it's mostly my fault.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, next week we have nice cans on.
Oh yes, we do.
Nice
cans.
Nice cans?
Yeah.
Yes, you can't see them audibly, but
We'll,
you can
we'll
hear,
describe them to you.
Yeah, so you can hear her speak, and she's a very interesting person.
Paulo actually set these 2 shows up.
I did.
He did.
And
First
the last
time
show.
ever.
And,
Third time ever. You set up these new 2020 shows. Yeah.
all the 2020 shows. Yes.
No, he did Mike Garbatini. And,
Well, that was early on.
That was way back though.
yeah, but it's not fair to say.
I go through waves, man.
I mean, he's done more than I have.
This beer is really interesting.
Everyone has.
You taste. Okay, let's taste.
You went in for the
Yeah.
taste?
I did.
Does he have a name for
Wanna
this?
taste
Does
it? Here
call
it goes.
something?
It's Silver Cap Bomber. No, I'm sorry.
Really nice
I'm
plum.
sorry.
That's a good name. You should use it.
It is. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe
I don't
for
think
Johnny
that's the name.
Benson
No,
for
it's just
glasses.
Plum Porter,
So
right?
if anybody wants to donate to
No,
Johnny
The
Benson's
Silver
cause,
Cap was
please
how
hit
I
us up.
determined which beer was which. And it's the bomber. I guess. They're all bombers. Oh, that's the glass, right? All right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's the-
drink. I'm
that's
gonna
this
drink
guy.
this. I'm gonna drink.
It's got a little bit
Cheers.
of sour to it, a
Plum
little bit of
porter.
porter to it. Plums,
Yeah, it's-
plums in there.
I think his notes were right. I don't know what the fuck to
Yeah,
call
I was about to
this.
say that. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's drinkable.
Oh, it tastes
Oh,
good.
100%.
this
Not-
tastes
like,
better
I'm
than
not
the
even-
Area 2 stuff that I had yesterday.
I'm not a sour guy. Like, I
No,
like
no.
this.
This is
What I'm saying is it doesn't
No,
taste.
it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's got a little bit of bite. It's a little bit of brightness, but it's
This is
good.
tasty.
Yeah, it doesn't taste experimental. It tastes like a.
Definitely crushable.
Yeah,
That's 8%.
for sure.
I think you said it's 8%, right?
8%. Yep, 8%.
Damn.
You know what? I know we didn't talk about like what's been going on last week and everything, but
You get there.
I don't think we need to.
can I just have a little? Can we just do a little confessional real quick? Sure.
I gotta hear it.
I've been I've kind of been on like a sober kick.
Oh.
Oh no. No. I
That's in case you guys are looking at me like you don't know what the fuck was going on. That's our gay alarm.
Okay. Okay.
Usually it's when someone says something homophobic.
I hear it on the show and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's usually me saying homophobic stuff. It's good that you don't know. That means you're normal. That means you're normal.
Hey, we got any more of this stuff?
So I've sort of been on a sober kick. I don't mean alcohol. I mean other stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if I've just consumed too much of it and it's just in my system for
Yes.
forever.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's that or I'm just
It's
a
part of your
naturally-
DNA.
I don't know if I'm just naturally a spacey person.
It's it's part of your DNA.
like this charcuterie board took me a solid 3 hours to chop it.
Yeah, but you know what? Practice makes perfect, and that came out sweet.
No, that's that
Yeah.
Martha Stewart stuff right there.
you
man.
got these
That's-
blackberries; they're just tasty.
Strawberries. What are these peppers called?
Honestly, that blackberry is probably going really
I
good with
don't
that beer
know.
right now.
Pepperoncinis?
No.
Pepperoncinis?
No, that's not peppercini.
Pepperoncinis like the long green ones that you get in like a Greek salad.
Oh, then it was labeled wrong.
Pepperoncinis are the ones on like the Olive Garden salad.
yeah.
Got it. The unlimited salad?
Yeah,
It's good salad.
Yeah,
The blackberries pair very nicely with this.
Nice.
Throw one at my face.
He likes round things.
He went for the gold right there.
That was a good blackberry.
Yeah, you got to pair it. It's super.
So while we're drinking and enjoying this, why don't you guys tell me a little bit about you guys?
Good
Like,
call.
where'd you guys get started? Where'd you guys meet? How'd you guys do
Tell
your
us
podcast?
the story.
Started doing not drinking beer or doing podcast.
Let's take it back to 1993.
Yeah, we've been drinking beer since we were 19, I think, if not before. But we're not supposed to say that because
We met at the Milford Rec.
Oh, really?
Milford Rec.
Smiles.
Remember the Milford Wreck?
I do.
Yeah,
I
I'm
used
gonna
to
tip a
love
40
going
to it.
there.
I remember the bumper boats. In
The
back.
bumper boats, the batting cages,
Qzar.
mini golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Qzar.
The bumper boats that would never open.
Yeah.
I rode them once when I was a kid.
Yeah. You always see people
Really?
on them, and you're like, next time I'm going to fucking ride them.
Oh.
And then you go back
Oh.
next time, and they're closed. Because, like a 6-year-old would drown, and then they got to go
Yeah,
through
no,
the
I got
lawsuits
it.
and stuff, and then they can
got
open
it.
it up again. And another 6-year-old drowns, and they
got
got to
it.
go to the lawsuit.
No, the blank look on my face was just reminding me of the best night I ever spent around a pool table at Smiles with.
Who'd you hustle?
Did
No,
you get the finger?
it was a
Oh,
date.
it wasn't. Were you one of the
It was
lucky
a date.
motherfuckers
Who
that got
was
to
it?
finger bang somebody at Smiles? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean,
Because I knew
I
somebody.
didn't know
that
there
could
was
do that.
a crew of us, but
There is.
Who did you finger bang? Mouth it to me.
Whoever it was, probably.
I knew you were going to say
Whoever
that.
it was probably
Son of
had
a
kids at
bitch.
like 16. Because if you getting finger banged at 13,
well, I was only 17.
oh, 7. You're going 17 going to Smiles?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, man.
Oh, I think we.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're just able
that
to
was-
drive. Where else are you going to go?
Oh, we were there until
People can buy you
21,
weed and
22.
alcohol at 17.
He's driving from Monroe.
Yeah, I was playing
Brother?
pool.
Oh. I was lighting
Foosball.
I was lighting fires.
In
under
fairness, I
underpasses
was
at
watching a
17.
girl bend over a pool table. Is what I was
I
doing.
was lighting fires under underpasses at 17, man. Fuck that. Fuck Smiles.
I had the stereo in my truck ripped out at Smiles.
Ooh.
That only happened to me once
Sounds
ever,
about right.
and it was down the street on Bridgeport Avenue.
What's that?
I had my stereo ripped out of my car.
Remember those pull-out stereos?
That's
Yeah.
what was ripped out of my truck.
With the handle, you can pull the whole thing out?
And if you left it in,
Was it
someone
you?
was definitely going to break it and pull. the
Oh,
whole
it was
damn thing.
you.
Who? Me?
You.
What?
You stole my radio.
No.
I had a faceplate, but I figured I was in safe old Shelton and I didn't need it.
I
So
love
left
how.
it on there, and then they smashed my window.
You remember when radios with the face
We'll
would
get back
come
to your
off?
story in a minute.
The face would pop off?
Yeah,
So, like, criminals would think you didn't have a radio?
And
Yeah.
it came with that
Literally, I
little
think
carrying
what Jeff
case.
was just talking about.
yeah, but then like it
Because
doesn't-
somebody looked through your window was like, shit, this guy doesn't have a radio.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not that. It's just they can't use the radio if they
Of
steal
course,
it.
you could just go get another faceplate. You could steal it from Circuit City.
Wow, Circuit City.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
used to work there.
I used to manage Circuit City. Wow. That's how I know. People used to steal faceplates all the time.
Your space plane.
All right, so how'd you guys meet?
Yeah, how'd you guys meet?
No, we've been.
Which one of you was bending over a pool table?
We've known each other since we were 19, and
Johnny.
But throughout, as we got older, I got into stand-up comedy and started producing stand-up comedy shows. And I was doing a podcast with just comedians, and it was just kind of like the same old shit everybody else was doing. And then, Keg is my concert. We're avid concert goers, so any concert we go to, we'll go to see a bad concert, even just to
go to a
go.
concert.
We love live music.
Yeah.
Love
live music's the
Last
best.
concert you went to?
The last one we went to was what
Was Rhett.
Right. Yeah. Actually, I last Friday went to see some '80s thing.
Where
in
the
College
fuck were
Street.
you?
I was camping.
Oh, Jesse's girl?
Yeah, I saw Jesse's girl.
I was camping.
I'm working their show Friday night at the
Yo,
Cap.
that was wild. That was so much fun.
I've worked a bunch of their shows.
Yeah, that shit. They were fantastic.
I've worked
man.
a
It was
bunch
like
of
watching.
Dude, it's a cover band that sells out the Capitol Theater.
What
It's
are they called?
insanity. Jesse's girl.
Well, actually, they're doing a residence in New York City
Yep.
on Beecher Street.
Yeah.
How long is that residency, Johnny?
I don't. It starts in March and it goes, I guess, while supplies last.
Yeah, we
But,
got to run down there
What
So
does the
much fun.
residency mean?
I mean, they're going to be there every week.
Okay.
every Saturday.
Thought,
Every Saturday. and
it's a
so
medical
on.
term.
But they were fun, man. But we're going to so many concerts, and we always like at least drink 20 beers at every concert.
Jesus.
So we figure.
Party phone.
That's awesome, man.
I mean, 20 beers at a concert is 200.
I mean,
bucks.
I'm exaggerating. I mean, we probably about 8.
You didn't even try to do that clean.
No, of course not.
What's with shots with you guys here?
All
Do you
over
guys,
my fucking.
Is it true that shots?
Oh,
are
so
a
all right, so
punishment
we
here?
didn't give you guys the official rule.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there was what we're now calling a penalty shot. And it's basically if anyone says the
my
president's name
Uh-huh.
in any capacity,
Any form.
Ooh.
you have to do a shot.
You have a choice
Ooh.
of warm Jaeger or cold Jaeger.
Oh, either way, it's good.
Oh, there's absinthe
Why I
also.
let you do that?
Ooh, absinthe.
Tito's.
If you want to do that. I almost got brought to the hospital last time I drank out of that bottle, though. So
It's like all through my.
Jaeger?
Oh yeah.
You guys try Screwball yet?
A screwball?
No,
No,
Screwball.
peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, I did try it recently.
That is the shit.
So,
You can put it on ice cream, all that.
the 2nd of January, I had a little thing come over me, and I cleared out all the liquor we had here because it was just we don't really drink
Spell
liquor
count.
on the show,
The Purge of 2020.
and it was just garbage. It was like there was like a
amaretto and like
there was like a there's a plastic thank you there's a plastic bottle of Captain Morgan's. There was like a bottle of Pinnacle whipped cream vodka.
Clan
Stuff you're not
McGregor.
gonna drink. So I cleared all that out and bought like a new stock of just basic stuff. I don't know where I was going with that.
well, now we have other stuff to take shots of.
Think
No,
while you
no.
drink.
Yes. So now we actually have
You're
stuff
just
to take
saying,
shots
you
of.
cleared out and you restocked the bar
Cachaca?
with
Yeah.
some good,
Titos?
with some good shit.
He still has Di
Super
Serono.
uncomfortable.
I do because these rounds good, man.
Di Serono on the rocks.
On the
That's all I
rocks.
remember from the commercial.
I never got it with
You,
milk.
Jay,
That's
you
kinda
were a
gross.
bartender for a long time.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever order Di Serono on the rocks?
Yes, very
Really?
seldom.
When
Would
the
it happen?
commercials
They would
were out.
ask if we had it, and I'd be like, no, because we're Porky's and we don't carry much of anything. But dude, Porky's has a top shelf now.
Yeah.
It's above the mirror. It's very top shelf. Like they need like, but they got a
What
nice
he's trying to say is they
Macallan.
put in a shelf.
They got that. No. It's like super high. They can't reach it.
They took the baseball bat down that I used it
They
for my
finally-
cock on my 40th.
That's because Manzo's part owner now.
They finally saved up for a
Wait, what
shelf.
does that have to do with the baseball?
They put it
No,
up.
just like bringing in different stuff, doing different stuff. Got
Did-
good tequilas.
Did they add another shelf, or did they just raise the current
They
shelf?
added a shelf.
Big spenders over there now.
The
Yeah.
top shelf.
So
Anyway,
they put
it's
a
Porky's.
they put an upper shelf on, and they put bottles on it.
So what's happening in that area down there? They're going to start tearing down buildings soon?
Just one.
Just one. Because I thought they were going to do the one on the corner of Coram and Center, where Jeff's Appliance was.
Oh yeah, they left. Someone just told me that the other day.
And then they're going to tear down Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, they're
Are they?
They're definitely tearing down Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's empty.
I wasn't sure about.
I thought that building was new.
No.
No,
Dunkin' Donuts has been there for a long time.
Which one are you talking about?
the one that's
Because there's
on
like four
Right
Dunkin'
across from
Donuts in Shelton.
Porky's.
Yeah, the one's like kind of kitty corner from Porky's.
That's
The old
not
Shelton
new,
Savings.
and right now it's empty.
Ah,
It's got
cool.
it's actually got spray paint on it for demolition.
Nice.
They're putting an apartment building in there. I'm not sure what they're doing with Jeff's Appliance.
Why didn't you like spray paint Heavy Drinking Podcast inside of it?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do that tomorrow on my way to work.
Oh.
You should be like, can we? Because I mean, you're gonna knock it down anyways.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to ask.
Keg, who's that on the fridge over there by the Batson sticker? I can't see him. My glasses suck.
Where's the Batson sticker? Right
Right,
here.
right, right. Who's that guy?
Oh, that guy.
Hey, that's Trump.
I mean, we told you the rules. Don't test us.
Wait a minute.
Pour the man some Jaeger.
That is, is that is
I think
that?
he just wanted a shot.
Wait a minute. Is that a Trump bottle opener?
That is.
Oh,
Oh, that's
there's
too
a Trump bottle opener.
Tito's?
I mean, is that considered a social?
No.
If both
Absolutely
guests are
not.
doing one?
I would like Jaeger, please.
Here we go. It's been a long time. This has been Keg. It's been a long time since some Jaeger.
Dude, when was the last time you had Jaeger?
1990 something. I think I sucked it down with a Zima with Midori. I don't know.
I just want to be clear.
Wait, Jay.
I bought these shot glasses when Confederate flags were kind of just like a joke.
I'm sorry, Jay, but is your manager checking your pores?
I'm trying to be,
Yeah, man, fill those up.
I'm trying to be nice.
Fill those up. Nice to who?
Hey, listen, man, I can
Yes.
crawl home. I don't care.
Jay, do you need a
I live like right down the
you're
road.
like right
Well,
up there.
shot
right?
glasses are never like to the rim.
I'm on the other
The
side of
line is
Bronson.
right around there usually.
I can actually cross through Bronson. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, we're going to rip through Bronson tonight.
Oh. Do they have the plastic golf club windshields that we used to steal from Grassy Hill and do and go sledding with?
They
That
might.
would be pretty dope. Oh, look, this is
Bottoms up, boys. Pay
Oh,
penalty.
Get them all. Get them all.
Penalty shots.
It's less fun when you guys want them.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's good.
I mean, you can still have them, but
Have you guys ever heard our show?
I've actually
What kind of question is that?
I just wondering. I don't know if
I've heard half of an episode.
that
I've
good,
heard,
huh?
I've heard it.
I really don't listen
I've listened.
to anything.
I hear you.
You know what, Jay?
Well, I gotta tell you.
I'm right there with you, man.
I listen
really
to,
don't listen
to be honest,
a
I
lot of
listen to
podcasts.
one podcast, and it's a political podcast.
How do you feel? Did you listen to your own after you record, or does it
I
bother you
used, I used to when we started, but I don't.
because you were here and
Yeah,
you know what's
like,
happening?
oh, that's
'Cause you
cool.
were a
Like
part
it's
of
us.
it.
We're hanging out. It's funny, and I'd laugh. And if like I got really drunk and couldn't remember but knew something was funny, I'd try to find it here and there. But typically, I don't listen back.
Yeah, my problem is I drive, so I have nothing to do but listen to podcasts. So I'll listen to everything. I mean, you guys are in my
nice.
subscribe. Everybody, all like 6 beer podcasts from Shelton are in my. And why is that only?
There's
beer
a lot of them from here.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
there really?
What's up with
They
that?
are.
Is there a Connecticut beer podcast
Who we
that's
got?
not in Shelton?
We got us. We got
We
you
should
guys.
we
What
should
else?
get everyone in one room as
Well,
one podcast.
Full
1056
Pours.
used to be in Shelton.
Is that
Now
a
they
reference
moved
to the
Trumbull.
yeast strain?
1056?
Is that a
No,
reference
actually,
to
it's
American
the distance between Jeff and Tyler.
The two guys, yeah,
When
the
they
two
grew
hosts,
up.
where how far they lived
10
from each
minutes
other.
and 56 seconds?
It
No,
was
the miles.
it was 10 56 kilometers or
Kilometers, the metric system.
or millimeters, centimeters, possibly.
Centimeters.
It was very
Very close.
It was very close.
Did they live in the same bedroom?
Possibly.
You got a little Bert and Ernie vibe to 'em.
Bunkmates?
Yeah,
Were
you
they
know what?
orphans?
You know what? They do have a little bit of a Bert and
Little
Ernie
Bert
kind
and
of
Ernie
vibe.
action there. They're fun though, great guys.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
now, who would be Bert? I think it would be Tyler.
The taller guy's got to be Bert, right?
Yeah, and then Ernie would be Jeff.
Yeah, I've listened to other
Oh.
podcasts. I go on stints. Like I listen to the last podcast on the left quite a bit. But right now I'm only listening to No Agenda.
And what is that?
Their
about?
episodes they have 3-hour episodes twice a week.
Yeah.
And I have a half-hour drive.
It sounds
to
like
and from work. So I get through an episode like it takes me half a week. And then
sounds-
they have a new episode out.
It sounds like a podcast named No Agenda would have an agenda.
They're relatively good. I mean, I feel like they lean a little bit here and there, but
Yeah.
but they're doing pretty good about just calling out the bullshit.
I pretty much only listen to murder podcasts.
You know who the host of that show is? Adam Curry.
Oh, from
Adam
MTV.
ruins everything.
Yes, he is
Wow.
the inventor of podcasts.
Really?
He
Adam
created
Curry?
he created podcasting.
Really?
Wow.
I did not know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been Gore, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
Gore.
yeah. He's good at inventing stuff. He invented the internet.
Wow.
So
Adam Curry.
Yeah.
Does he still have his
It's
long,
him and some other guy,
golden
John DeVore.
blonde locks?
I think it's short now, but
I don't remember who this is.
he was the first MTV VJ.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Headbangers
saying Mad.
Ball
I thought you were
and shit?
saying Mad TV.
Headbangers Ball. Ricky Rackman.
Oh, that guy
Yeah.
too.
Good times. You guys are in a band, right?
Yeah, our intro music was part of that.
Yeah.
That's how we
Jeff
get away
and I-
with it.
Yeah, we were in a cover band together, the three of us,
Yep.
and then we were in a metal band together, which is part of the intro music.
Paolo, were you the singer?
I was in nothing.
You were nothing.
Yeah, I actually know these guys through a mutual friend who we've had on the podcast a few times.
He's
It's actually our plumber.
our plumber.
An asshole's an asshole.
That's him. That's him. That was. I think we asked him. Does it like something about like toilets in different houses, and he pretty much said an asshole's an asshole.
I thought that
Doesn't matter who's shitting in it.
I thought that
An
was,
asshole's an
I
asshole.
thought that had something to do with transgender.
I think it was.
It could have
Yeah.
also.
I think it was.
It
think
was.
that's what that was.
It was definitely something more along.
Devin's definitely a phobic.
My cup.
I don't think he
No,
is.
he's not.
He's
My-
a tiny bit.
He's
of
just
all.
saying straight up. He's like,
That- he-
if
he's
you're an
the one that
asshole,
said
you're an
an
asshole.
ass-
Doesn't
an
matter
ass-
what else you are.
No, I
But
think
it-
you meant an asshole's an asshole.
Yeah,
Oh, that was he was being literal.
I think
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
yeah. He's just playing around though, because we did
Go
like
back
a-
and listen.
we did a
He
junk.
likes Kesha.
We did a junk grabbing contest once,
so. She's probably a dude.
and he only lasted. He only
She
lasted
might be a
22
dude.
seconds. Yeah, we
man.
cupped each other's balls. And it only took, he quit after 22 seconds. I'm like, where you going, pussy?
My cup runneth empty. So what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to get back to how you started your
Yeah, man.
podcast.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting back to that. How'd you guys start your podcast?
Hey, Johnny.
All right.
Who's in the process of being impeached?
Just leave
The
the
president.
The president. What's his name?
You could say that. You get away.
Put this in the fridge so it's ready.
No, it's funny.
Yeah, put the warm bottle Jaeger in the fridge so it's ready. So
Come
when
on,
we run
come
out,
Say it
on.
like
Come on,
my
come
son
on.
said it when he was like 2 years old.
that?
Donald Trunk.
Does that count?
You're close. You're very
The
close.
Trumpty dance is your chance to the Trump.
Oh, see now he said it.
That's a double. He's good at that.
He said
Bust
it.
that bottle out, man.
I mean,
What's the beer we're drinking?
Yeah. Is there a,
One more Matt beer. I got
These
more
guys
Matt
are
beer.
trying
I got
to get
so much
fucked
more
up.
Matt beer.
is there a gold cap bomber in
All
there?
right.
just
I got
know, just know that our slogan is "It's heavy because we're fat, not because we."
By the
drink a
way,
lot."
I've heard that. I
Oh.
expected you guys
Oh,
to be
I thought-
bohemians. You know, you guys are not. You're our size. We're like
we're
medium big guys. You know, that's what we
we're
are.
fat.
Semi-fat dudes.
Listen, I'm
this
bigger
is
than
a
you
room
are.
full of semi-fat dudes. Okay. I expected you guys to be cows the way you're like, oh, we're heavy because we're fat.
I mean,
know-
I
you
could
know-
take my shirt off if you
Do
want.
you know what it was mostly? You know what it was mostly?
You want to do the truffle
You
shuffle?
didn't say it.
Who?
You didn't say it.
I actually would like you to take.
No, but he wants a shot.
Well, I want a shot anyway.
Yeah, he's on deck.
I mean, there's
Well,
other.
because I was in the process of like thinking, do I call Cannonball? Because I thought about
All right,
it.
you know what? I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to do a shot with these guys. So,
Dave's.
yeah, fuck.
All right, Dave. All right.
so I mean,
Cheers.
someone's got to represent
Wait,
from our
Dave
side.
could have-
Are we all doing shots?
Yeah, all doing shots.
I feel like we all.
I'll do a shot.
I'm not doing a shot.
You're a
I
rebel.
mean, I
Jeff
thought I
doesn't
heard.
do
I thought I
shots.
heard
Just want a
Cannonball.
fucking beer.
you guys brothers?
All right, what do you want?
I thought I heard
Another light.
Cannonball.
could've
You're not
sworn-
brothers?
Yeah, buddy.
No.
We're not. But we get that a lot.
How about it's not gonna suck itself?
To the point where
Right.
a man has stuck his finger in his ass because he thought it was me.
Yeah, that is true.
That was episode 1 or 2.
One.
No. Still not sure why.
This beer has a name.
Still not sure why he thought
Tell
it was
us
okay
what
to
it
stick a
is.
finger in
This
your
is
ass.
Wouldn't that be awesome if that was the name?
in honor of being a big Star Wars fan. That
Your
Matt Knight
wiener
is.
has a first
It's
name.
the Maple Orion.
Oh, nice.
Maple Orient.
This is the Maple Imperial Stout, 10%.
We need some Star
once
Wars.
Again, this is
10%.
from Knight Brewing, which is Matt Knight's homebrew
That is Matt Knight.
extravaganza.
I think I'm actually going to change my Instagram name.
We've interviewed him. We've interviewed him on the podcast. I believe it was only at the
Yeah, it was
Smoke
just
in the
at
Valley.
Smoke in the Valley, yeah.
Yeah,
He pulled second place at Stout Wars.
Yeah. Where were you guys at Stout Wars? We were looking for you.
When was Stout
it
Wars?
was a Saturday,
It
right?
was like last Saturday?
It was.
Oh, I was
up at No Worries, right?
2
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he was at No Worries. I was at Armada,
I
and
was
then
sick
working.
as a fucking dog.
What was going on at Armada?
I gotta be
Their
honest.
3-year anniversary
I
party.
do not know where
which
I was.
we have their 3-year beer
Really?
But
in the fridge as
I'm
well.
pretty sure
We
I
have
was
that
just
next.
at home.
which
I
is
don't really
fucking
go
delicious.
All right, I'm going in.
Spoiler alert. Wait, hang on. He's-
All right, shots.
yeah, where's my shot?
Cannonball.
Right there, right there. One,
You know, I'm going to
Cannonball.
pair
Yours.
this with a blackberry.
Oh, Jay, give that to Dave.
Oh, hey, Jake, could you pass me a blackberry?
You want a
I would
blackberry?
like to pair that with a blackberry. as well.
There you go.
What the fuck is this?
Thank you, my
I mean, if
good
you're gonna
man.
do Jaeger, you might as well get sophisticated.
That's it.
Was this on this shot glass?
It's a worm, man.
it's a worm. It says it's
The
not
early
Gonna,
bird gets the worm.
I'm
it
going
says
in.
it's not gonna suck itself.
Oh,
All
I
right,
got that when I was
there we
like,
go.
salud, guys.
20.
Salud.
Salud.
cheers, guys.
Where's my fucking...
That's so good.
Oh, yeah, Johnny, that's good.
I forgot how good Jägermeister is.
I haven't had Jaeger in a while.
I know.
We're really classing it up here tonight.
We got to do some
I think the
Jaeger
la-
bombs, man.
I think
No,
the
what
last
you
time I really drank Jaeger, I ended up falling into a table in my parents' backyard.
So
I think Jay and Jeff were there.
What is this again?
This is the Maple Orion. A Maple Imperial Stout, 10%.
I'm not going to rinse the glasses. That'll take
No,
too long.
no. That's for pussies.
And I'm going to serve myself first because I'm worth it.
I love it. I love it.
You are worth it.
if we ever do,
Did you grab my glass?
if we ever do a beer collaboration with like Pink
Baby is
Boots,
Maybelline.
we should.
Where's
we-
your glass?
I put it right there.
Oh,
It's, right,
shit.
it's that
Oh,
one. Right
I have a
there.
glass. Here
I
we
think it's this one.
It has very nice head retention.
I'm gonna pass it to you if you can pass it to Dave.
I
This is
will
gonna
pass.
happen a lot tonight. I apologize.
That's
So I served Dave first. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you did.
I think the next beer we brew should be called "This Beer Has a Name." You know.
Nice carbonation. Hey, Johnny,
Yes, sir.
put your douche scarf on.
Yes.
Whose glass is this?
Oh, that's mine.
He gets confused when it's
can't-
over 3.
I can't put my douche scarf on without my beer. Hang on.
Grab your douche
In
scarf,
honor of our
Johnny.
friend Breezy Hills.
All right, Matt Knight, the Maple Orion, Maple Imperial Stout. Does it give us an ABV?
10.
10%. I'm gonna be fucked up.
I smell like a nice
10.
campfire.
Mine smells
as I
like
drink
plums.
it.
10%. Tastes like maple syrup from the Alps.
That's quite good. That's a very good beer. It's not cloyingly sweet, which beers like this can tend to be when you start throwing syrup and shit in them.
That's a solid.
Oh, yeah. Matt, don't fuck around. This is good stuff.
It's very nice.
It's funny because you talked about the beer snob thing, and Jay tried to dumb down his normally beer snobbish.
Are you a
reviews.
beer snob, Jake?
I'm not a beer snob. I just really love beer and everything about
you
it.
know
You would
your
never.
shit, right?
You would never say
I know
the flavor
some.
usually changes when you add maple syrup and stuff.
I didn't say
like,
the flavor changes. Only a novice would say that.
Yeah, but you said and stuff. You said and stuff, which is not what a novice says. Is and stuff.
Well, no, maple syrup is 100% fermentable too. So, I mean,
There it is.
it's
There
a
it
little sweet, but it's not cloyingly sweet. So I'm not sure what he did with it. I don't know if he bottle conditioned with it or if this was from a keg he filled.
This would go amazing with pancakes.
Hey, you got him
He
on
probably
speed
doesn't
dial?
about-
We gotta get him on. Get him on speed dial.
We should. We have a phone.
We can get
we
back
can
on
call
the
him.
Let's call
Want to cold call him?
Call. Let's call.
You know what'd be good with this?
Give me his number so we don't say
Bacon
it on the
out of
line.
Motherfucker, you guys are in for a treat right now. You like meat?
Love meat. Look, I have a whole tray of meat in front of me.
That wasn't your choice, though.
We
No,
can't.
but
we
I'm glad
can't
I
do
sat
that
here.
We can't do that next
Tell
week.
them
but
what this is.
It's bacon that was soaked in KBS
Ooh.
and then just dried like jerky. A little bit of brown sugar add to it.
Get Dave Matt's number. We'll call him
What
and
you
see
got
if he
here?
answers.
What's this? This is jerky?
Candied. It's KBS candied bacon.
Holy shit!
Kentucky
This
bourbon
looks
stout.
delicious.
There's like a party in your mouth, man.
Oh, that's good times right there.
It's a little fatty.
Right?
Oh,
so
I
am
love
I.
that.
I'm a little fatty.
Actually, I'll take another piece of that too.
Yeah, man. House it down.
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure that has expiration
This is
date to it.
tasty, man.
So
Can't reach
KBS, this is very expensive bacon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not, you could buy KBS. It's not like, it is, yes, it is a little more expensive than,
Tastes like cereal.
This is delicious.
right?
Oh man, somebody already took the maple Lorient.
Really?
Really?
All right, Rick Gasly, it is.
Any more? Or we'll wait. We'll wait some time.
Never gonna give you up.
Keep it wanting.
That's day-old bacon, but I have a feeling it has a shelf life. So, eat up. Because it's probably not good in a couple days.
Was it? What was the day old period? Raw?
Huh? No. I dried it yesterday.
Now,
you wanna suck
did
on
you
a piece
slaughter
real
the
quick?
pig as well?
No,
Spit it in your
no.
mouth.
Yeah. He already poured fucking
But I am
Jack
Portuguese.
all over my
I am
face.
Portuguese, so I have watched that happen in my garage.
what?
A pig slaughter. And a sheep and a goat.
Impressive.
And I've gone to somebody else's house to watch a cow get slaughtered
All right, you know what really bugged me the fuck out?
at their house, though.
The fact that Jessica eats alpaca.
I tried
That
her.
is a little fucked,
Right?
right?
That really bugged me out because I was thinking,
Right?
I tried her meat.
I thought it was cool.
This sweet, nice lady
Easy buck.
who does delicious snacks for everybody
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
eats her own product. Like,
I could see where that's fucked up for you, but again, growing up as in a Portuguese family, I watched my parents
Yeah, they
show.
have no regard
Yeah.
for anything. They'll just.
No, they have. It scares me personally as their child watching them raise they would raise rabbits and chickens.
But you can't name them.
and goat. No,
Yeah.
they would.
If
They would
you,
name
you
them.
can't eat
they
anything
would
that you
raise them.
name.
And then they'd stare at Paulo
They
in the
don't
eyes while
give-
they fucking slit its throat.
They don't give a fuck, and they raise it and they treat it better than
Salt
they
of
treat you. And then one day it's dead.
Salt.
and
Real people.
I know Jessica's gonna listen to this, so I know you're listening. But
Yeah.
I think it would be a little weird if I went home and took a big bite of my cat when I get home.
Yeah, right.
But
Which one?
when she,
Yeah.
had to be Herb. Herb's always in my bed, man.
Yeah.
So is that the only pussy in your bed?
I got yes, Keg Kettles. Rub it in. Rub the salt in the wound, you bastard.
Yeah, my parents would raise rabbits. My parents raised rabbits, probably about 30 or 40 at a time, and then just just fucking straight up
So you ate rabbits a lot.
mass.
I've always
murder
wanted
them.
to try rabbit
No, they just
meat.
murdered them for fun.
Hey, John.
I've always wanted to try rabbit meat.
There's a tower in New York City. Mm-hmm. It's called something Tower.
Does it rhyme with rump?
It does rhyme with rump.
It's almost the entire name.
I like these guys. we might have
Listen.
to do this more often.
You were very close to the tower.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to say
Was
this.
it Rump Towers?
I'm going to say this.
I think that's in Vegas.
when it comes to New York City, it is the best place to piss.
Oh, Trump Towers, obviously.
Oh.
Come
Trump
on.
Towers.
I thought
Ding,
you were
ding,
gonna-
ding, ding,
No
ding.
yard piss is
that
better than
bottle-
Trump's.
I thought you were going to talk about the taco
guys are
bowls.
running
They're
out of-
amazing.
You're running out
If
of.
there is a
No, we're
toilet
gonna
in
go.
New
Oh,
York
no.
City,
Oh, look at you
Trump
guys.
Tower is the best
That
place
bottle
to
was
piss.
half full.
Just when I think.
It's empty now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit left.
Just when you
of
thought
course I'm gonna
Just
say.
when
it.
you
Safe to go.
thought
Use it.
the heavy drinking boys would let you down,
I don't want it.
they
Give it
totally redeem yourself with a whole nother bottle of Jaeger.
Of course.
And listen,
Well, you're gonna stop
this
liking
Matt
Jaeger
Knight
so much because this
maple
one's warm.
is delicious.
Yeah, we should do. Have we called Matt Knight yet?
No.
You didn't give me his number.
I'll give you his number. I'll call him. I'm sorry.
One ringy dingy.
Just don't say it on.
Ringy
Just don't
dingy.
say it on
Do
air.
you want me? I'll show it to you, or
Yeah.
I'll bring it over to you.
No, say it so Dave has something to edit.
Yeah, fuck it.
No, because I'm not gonna.
Put him to work.
Tell you what,
You know what? You got to do a little
I
Michael
will
Jackson.
remove my
Say,
my
say,
hands.
say.
I will walk over to Dave and I will show him the number.
Before you guys get totally hammered, which is totally cool. But how did you end up starting the podcast?
Hang on, wait. I thought
Now you lost your spot.
All right,
Jay's
so,
on it.
so all right, here we go. So one day we went down to.
All right, he's too slow. Johnny, go. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, what's that place down in Milford?
There was
Stonebridge.
SBC, Stonebridge or whatever.
Stonebridge. We started off
No,
at
actually, it was
SBC,
SBC.
and then
our
from
buddy
there we went to Stonebridge.
So you went.
So
to
now-
Mark's place.
Benson goes, "Hey, listen, we got to do a podcast."
Who's Benson? I'm kidding.
That guy over there. He's on the
Hey,
other side.
Jay, why are you so excited?
Hold on, he's on the other side of the pivot. So anyway, he goes, "Hey, listen, we got to do a podcast." I'm like, "A fucking podcast? What?" Me, I really don't
Flavor?
really think
What's that?
much about exactly. So he goes, "We got to do a podcast about comedy concerts in Pierre." And I'm like, "All right." So it took fairly, I don't know, what, like 6-7 months before.
Oh, more than that. It took about a
really-
year. We were a year building it before we finally.
What do you want?
No,
What were you guys thinking about for a year?
I'm listening, but I want Jeff.
Well, it's
to eat
all
it.
It was
research.
a matter of buying the stuff
It's
and all that.
research.
Oh, all right. Because
shit.
comedy concerts and beer is literally on the sticker you guys gave.
But this is all Johnny's dream, and I'm just a
My
part
dream,
of it.
and I fulfilled my dream. Now I have a podcast.
And we do it out of my
My real dream
apartment.
was to get into the Brudio.
Right? You're here, man.
Here you go.
I'm living my dream.
Yeah. Dream realized.
You could come whenever you're ready.
I appreciate
Did you did the two of you guys did stand up before? Or
Keg does
Just
not
Johnny.
do stand up.
I do not do stand
No,
up.
but because we cannot afford to lose him as an audience member. 'Cause once he starts doing stand up, we have one less person in the audience.
yeah.
I am not a stand up guy.
I'm like Garb. Garb
Yeah.
does stand up, but
But
Garb,
you can barely hear him, so it doesn't
Does
matter.
the Garb do stand up? Because when he came on this podcast, he hadn't done a stand up.
Garb is
Now,
what we
did
call,
he breathe heavy before he came?
Why do you ask?
Listen, Garb is like
Well, you said he came.
Garb
Okay.
is a comedian. Like I am a Giants fan, very fair weathered. You know,
Uh,
so like during the game, I yell "Big
Dude,
Blue,"
don't
but I
listen
don't
to
know what's
this.
going on.
Don't listen
Yeah.
to this. Garb.
I will say Garb can command a crowd if he wants to.
I got to tell you something. I seen Garb.
He's a cool guy.
Crush.
Yeah.
Crush. I had seen him. I put him in front of Gino Visconti at Iron Chef in Essex probably 10 years ago, and he blew the fucking crowd up. Like we were like, wow, this kid's going to make it. He's going to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And he's selling papers now.
Yeah.
He's selling paper goods.
He's
He
selling
starts-
paper goods.
When he starts
For
voting.
who?
Well, it's just, I don't know.
Eastern
Probably
bag?
for Trump.
I just put it away. Come on. Come on.
Cannibal!
Pull
Don't
it back
put
out.
it away.
Are
Are
you-
you trying to
you
get
didn't
me
even do your
drunk?
last one.
I only see Garb once a year now.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We go to opening day for the Mets.
Oh, we love them.
Every-
Yeah, I love the Mets, man.
every year.
Come on. I had a cat named
Let's
Mookie.
go
literally
Mets.
taking all my
Let's
stuff.
go
Guess what
Mets.
color that cat was?
Let's go Mets.
I'm just
Take
gonna
a guess.
assume
Take a guess what color the cat was.
it's darker.
He was dark. Yeah, very stout colored.
Blue.
Yes.
Are we getting racist? What's going on right
Did
now?
you
Of
call
course, why not?
Did you call him Trump?
You know what? Can I just say something? When I was picking out the charcuterie board,
Charcuterie.
whatever
Charcuterie.
the chartreuse board. Oh, dude, when you. All right,
I got him.
He'll figure it out. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. Like, I know I'm not a racist person. Right?
No.
I know for sure I'm not. I'm just not. I've never.
Every racist person's fucking.
I was just gonna say.
Opening.
No. But hold on.
Gambit.
So
Disclosure.
I'm walking around the store. I don't know if it's age.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my age and like just that like that stuff's kind of like just genetically in your brain because I'm a white dude, right? And my brain stops it, but it's weird. It's like a groundswell of thought, right? And then you kind of just have to tamper it down. But I'm walking down one of the aisles, and there's a Jamaican. those There's a thoughts? Jamaican woman picking out Belvita crackers, right? Like those Belvita, like those morning like snacks, you know. And the lady's like, "Oh, do you want these?" And she goes, "No, I'm not a big fan of coconut." In the back of my mind, I was like, "Huh." But you're Jamaican, like and then
Massively.
yeah, and then like the other half of my brain's like, "Stop it, that is racist." Like, do not
Jamaican?
just because you're Jamaican doesn't mean you have to like.
How did you know
coconuts.
she was Jamaican before she said she didn't like
She
coconut?
clearly sounded Jamaican.
What was she saying
See?
to the box
See?
of
That's what I'm
coconut?
saying.
That's
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I
Because
don't
she talk
mean
like
to-
a Kofi Kingston
Yeah,
man.
She could be from like St. Martin or
But
something.
why
She
would-
doesn't have to be Jamaican.
But the story makes no sense.
That's not
Because until you talk to her,
Yeah.
why
How's
was
that-
she talking?
How is that racist?
Huh? She was talking to a woman. I was stocking the shelves.
Okay, so now there's
And
another
the-
woman.
I'm sorry. And the woman, I didn't bring that up. The woman stocking the shelves was trying to be helpful.
What
and she
is
goes,
this?
Huh? I don't know. I didn't put that up.
Oh, I brought that. It's a penis lollipop.
That's a
is a
dong
penis, right?
pop,
Yeah.
man.
That is a dick.
Are you
I
gonna
brought
eat
it
that
for the-
dong pop?
I brought it for the beer man, guys.
Oh, right. I don't know about that.
It's like a dick coming out of a flower, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Wait, is
Wow.
that not what it is?
No, that's what it is. I don't know.
Where'd you?
That's different.
Someone just offered it to me when I was
Hey,
leaving.
did we
work.
get the lowdown on this beer? Is it good? Is it?
It's
solid?
fantastic.
it's
It's
fantastic.
solid.
Yeah. They are
We
very
don't get
solid.
too in depth in detail, but it's
No, it is.
I
It's
love
very
that you
good.
guys are so laid back. I love it.
It's very good. It's very
Yeah.
balanced. It has some sweetness to it, which is fine. It's Imperial Stout, and there is that nice maple flavor and the sweetness of the maple coming through as well. But it's not cloying at all, which is it's perfect.
The
It's
way
very, very
the
good.
way we work generally is if the beer is good, we don't say anything about it.
Yeah, we only talk shit about it if it sucks.
We kind of just go on with the conversation.
That's like us with concerts.
I haven't eaten dinner. I'm gonna be fucked up.
If,
If
nobody's
it's like-
complaining, just
if it's
assume
amazing.
You got a really nice board over here.
Right?
That's what she said.
If it's like an amazing beer, we'll say something about it. As Jay has just
When do we get to the commercials?
described. We
I,
don't.
I love your commercials.
It's the same commercial.
I love the commercials.
You're the only one.
There's only one.
Have you heard of
commercial.
ox balls?
Hey, Jay. I heard them all, man. I'm a listener.
Oh wait, real quick.
I'm a listener.
Without those guys hearing me, did we follow through on our conversation the other day or no? You didn't, did you?
No.
You guys suck.
I thought you
What
quit.
conversation?
What was our conversation?
We were gonna order them a fuck glove.
No. We didn't do that.
A fuck glove?
Yeah.
Oh, we would love a
Why
fuck
would we
glove.
follow through
Hold
on
on,
something?
please explain what the hell is a fuck glove.
We're still working on the Ox
It's
Balls
a product
sponsorship.
that Ox Balls, who we've
Yeah.
made a commercial for, still
We've
courting,
been trying to
still
court
courting
them.
them.
Yeah.
It's a product they make.
I gotta tell you, I probably don't know the lyrics to all the Ox Balls, but I've heard it a million times and I love it.
Fuck glove. It's kind of synonymous with 5-finger death punch.
It's 5-finger ass fuck.
It's a 5 finger. It's a 5 fingers of death.
It's a 5-finger ass fuck.
Yeah.
They just all
So it's a rubber glove. It's like a rubber glove you put on. Each finger is a different object.
Like one's a corkscrew,
Yeah.
one's like a mushroom.
And
one
considering
has-
everything
one
else, and
clearly
considering-
has herpes.
yeah, and considering everything else on Ox Balls is to be used anally, I imagine.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I imagine you're just supposed to,
We were gonna order. We've said it 5 times in the past.
You know the funny
year.
part is Dane ordered one.
He did?
He has one.
Wait, what?
He sent a picture of one. He's like, these work gloves don't fit.
He sent a picture
You
once
saw the picture? Yeah, you guys
don't
didn't see the
remember
picture?
With
He
it-
sent a
his
picture of
face?
his hand.
with his face.
No, just his hand in a fuck glove.
No, it's
and
not
he's
his
like, these
hand.
work gloves
not his
don't fit.
Dude, you could grab that. You could grab any picture off. The internet.
It's like
so gullible.
It's wrapped around his cock.
I will say it does look like a if that is an actual fuck glove in that photo, it looks like a
shy
Chinese. It looks like a Chinese knockoff of a fuck glove.
Johnny, we need a fuck glove.
You do.
We could, yeah.
Speaking
what else
of,
we need? You know, we need.
speaking
a,
of, are we calling Matt?
do we ever? Yeah,
yes,
call Matt.
before
Call
it
Matt.
gets too late. It's Wednesday
Well,
night.
we
He's
were
got
in
a
the middle
baby though. I don't know.
That's
Call
all right.
call and see if he answers.
Babies can.
Let's leave a
We're,
message.
we're calling right now.
Nah, he's down
do it.
brewing.
This is gonna be a long.
Let's be
podcast.
civilized. He's a very nice man.
I'm just gonna say it now. This is gonna be the longest, probably the funnest podcast we've ever had, and the longest.
If it's the funnest, then I hope we did something right.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Telemarketer.
He's not going to know the number.
Hey, Jay, is there any more?
There's
He,
plenty
he-
more, man.
he thinks he's a bill collector.
Yes, Jay. Yes, Jay.
He's
There
like,
is.
oh fuck! I thought I paid that fucking
I-
Cole's bill.
I wouldn't answer a random number.
I wouldn't
That's of you.
So let's leave him a
Hi,
message.
you've reached the voicemail box of Matt.
Let's leave him.
Let's leave him a voicemail.
I'll do it.
The voicemail's gonna be totally fucked up.
I suck your dick.
Hello, Mr. Knight. This is Paul from the Church of Latter-day Saints.
We want our money.
I just wanted to call you to see if you know about the Word of God,
Like an asshole.
the miracle of Jesus Christ.
Like an asshole.
Please, please give
Very
us a call back.
offensive.
We want our money.
Hey Matt, your beer is working really well because we're hammered, and a good beer, man.
That's probably mostly the Jaeger.
Matt, Jay,
Possibly.
over here. Thanks for the beer, man. Haven't seen you in a while, but I hope you're doing well. And you have a baby? Congrats.
I hope
Sorry-
this is not playing
sorry
out loud
for-
on your answering machine.
Sorry to your wife for the obscenities.
Just so you know, this is the Heavy Drinking Podcast. We're calling you live on the show. If you get this, call us back 203
We're enjoying your beer.
4043.
We
If you
created
call us
this
back, we'll
idea
talk to
of
you.
radio shows calling people randomly. We just created it.
This is what we do. Hey, the Instagram post you made, I look like a. Why do I
We're
always look
still
like
leaving him a
creeper?
voice.
Yeah, hang up on Matt.
Is it? Bye,
Bye,
Matt.
Matt. Call us.
Love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have our number. Well, maybe you do.
I said it, but you were talking over me.
Oh, my doctor said to call everybody that I've been with in the last 2 months because I have herpes. So that's part of this voicemail too. Bye, Matt.
No, the voice. No, it's done. That's just out in the world now.
Damn. That was a joke.
I've done one shot of Jaeger.
I was.
Oh, I had Jack Daniels. I feel really fucking buzzed.
But how much of that Jack Daniels actually got in your mouth?
No, I had a whole big Jack and Coke. Oh, I still have some.
That's water now.
Anybody
the
else? want-
alcohol's still there.
What are we drinking?
It is still
Retard.
We
I
drinking more
can't say
beer?
that. Can I say that?
Nope.
Oh, this is how you get more drinks.
Oh, truth.
I
bomb.
rang the bell.
rang that
Hold
bell?
on.
Perfect timing.
We can say retard.
Yeah.
Why can't we say retard?
Fuck yeah, you can.
You know, it's debatable.
Well, I guess we are retarded.
Retard.
All right.
I
Why,
said it.
here's that. Why can't we say Trump? You guys hate Trump?
no.
I
No.
like Trump.
It was just a fun game.
It was
You
a
know
good
what?
way
We
to-
don't want to talk about him.
Yeah, we didn't want to get into like political
Hey,
stuff.
let's
on the
talk
show.
about him.
3/4 of us are
Where's
very
that?
left leaning.
All right, 3/4, literally. All right.
Not me.
So which one is not left leaning?
Me.
Not left.
Wait,
leaning.
really?
Yeah.
What?
You're
Dave's
not
not
left
left.
That would be two
So how many
fourths.
moderates
not
do we
left
have
leaning.
here?
Dave's not left leaning?
That would be
Dave's
two fourths
Republican.
of us.
You're not lefty?
I'm in the middle.
I'm in the
So
middle.
you're
I
a
think.
moderate?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Fuck them both.
Yeah, the point was to not get into too
I don't like
serious
anybody.
political conversations.
What if
Oh,
we
come
did?
on,
What
let's
if we
compose-
just did?
We can.
What if we just got really political?
Jeff's gonna get
You know my.
angry.
You know my problem with it is
Dude, we got really political the other night at
second-
the lounge.
the
good.
second you say that you're left leaning, somebody throws out how many genders are there, and I'm like, well, there's fucking 2. And it's like, you know what I mean?
And then you're like,
Obviously, and then like it just everything falls apart. It just
you're
crumbles
right, you're
apart there. You know what I mean?
Cannonball.
You don't.
That sounds about
So
right.
so
All right.
Johnny,
So listen. They only listen to half.
Melania
Of our show.
Trump.
Yeah.
Who is she married to?
Well, that counts already.
you already said it.
Let's just do shots and.
Just leave the bottle out. It's
Can
already
we-
warm.
The bottom line
It's
is.
gonna get colder.
It
if you
doesn't
keep taking it out of
matter.
the freezer.
Hey, without mentioning names, we could talk about this, right?
Yeah.
If all background, like you didn't know any background at all, Melania Trump's pretty hot, right? Like I would bang- I would bang-
No
bang Melania Trump.
doubt.
She couldn't talk because that would ruin it, right? Like the second she said,
It's like Adriana Lima, super hot.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret model.
and then
she
she opens
talks
her
and you're
mouth.
like, you
it's like,
sound
oh god,
not-
yeah, you sound like a tourist. Shut up. Just
I
be
mean,
quiet.
everyone's. I have nothing. I don't know what to say.
like when she talks, when Melania Trump talks,
I don't
like,
know how to make
what-
this better.
Personally, what I want to say when she talks is like, "That's great. Can you just pull your ass cheeks apart?" Like that's what I want to say. When she
We've
talks.
talked about it before. We must have.
Hey,
clearly,
which is
that's
not
the
right.
president's wife.
It is the president.
You're talking
first
about.
lady.
I apologize.
That is the first
Clearly, she's
lady.
not married to him out of love. It's obvious. Clearly, it's obvious.
I'm pretty sure "spread them cheeks" has come up in their personal conversation. At some
Yeah, I'm
point.
not sure about that.
I would be
Really?
surprised if he
I
got his
don't
deck
think
hard
so.
anymore.
The man likes
She
getting
is hot,
smacked in the
though.
ass with magazines.
So what's she
That's it.
doing to get her fucking rocks off?
now?
What do you think she's doing?
They don't get. She's like.
She's
She
like
comes-
a fucking rock.
She comes from a worn,
You think
torn.
she's just angry and bitter and
Yeah.
old?
Yeah, she comes from a
That's
war-torn
sad.
communist country.
That's sad.
You-
She was in Playboy.
yeah.
Was she? I didn't know.
No,
that.
was she in
Jamie,
Playboy?
pull that up.
Oh, that's right. She was in Playboy. Yeah, but he got her in Playboy.
Hey, Johnny, you want some
listen,
meat?
I was like,
Listen,
shit, did I just
Let me
make that
tell you
up?
something. Our good friend.
Yeah, the
back in
FBI is
day,
going to be calling you tomorrow.
Lisa Lampanelli called it. She said, "If you have a lot of money, you could buy a good pussy, right?" And
Yeah.
that's it, man.
I
She
feel
was
like-
on the Trump roast.
Eastern European women are like cats.
There was a Trump roast?
There was a Trump. Yeah, Comedy Central. Yeah,
Have you had a cat? Do you have a cat?
Cock comedy.
At
I
home?
have 3.
You don't
fucking
get
cats.
that.
All right.
3 cats.
Then you don't understand what I'm saying. Eastern European women are like cats.
Maybe.
They're cute. They purr when you pet them, but they want to kill you. They want to. They don't. They don't
Are you
kill
sure
you.
that all
I
women?
think that's any cat.
They
That's any
want
woman.
to,
Cats suck.
but they just sit there like you just they but, like you can't say that about like Americanized women. Like you can't. It's not the same. You can't pet them. You know what I mean? You can't do that. Like you got to give them money and shit. And, You know what I mean?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Eastern European women, like you open up a catalog and you just pick the one you want, and it gets mailed to you.
Listen, as an avid 90 Day Fiance watcher, it's not
Great show. Great show.
Are you really?
Yeah, I love it.
It is a good show.
Are there any Russian women on 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
Are there? I thought it's just the Brazilian chick, which is different. Brazilian chick.
I watched Married at
There's
First
like
Sight.
12 seasons.
Are they
and
all
like
named
12
Olga?
people per season? So how would there be one Brazilian chick? And
I
that's
don't
the
know.
whole show.
Every Russian chick I've ever met.
That's the only
her
one I've
name is
ever seen.
Olga, and she's gorgeous.
What? You met one Russian chick named Olga. That's what you're saying. And she was hot.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
We were in the same grade together. We went to Massac. Olga, if you're listening, you're super hot.
So who
He
here grew
totally
up in
means-
Shelton?
I did.
Paulo.
That's really
The rest of us are from Monroe.
Paulo's from Shelton.
I stayed in town.
Yeah, we're all Monroe.
right. I'm that dude.
Monroe, really? Wow.
Yeah, the ROE.
Did you ever?
No one calls it that.
Well, so you're in Shelton all your life.
It is known.
No, I grew up in Bridgeport.
Bridgeport.
Part of my life, and then
Okay.
Shelton, and I live in Jersey, and I moved back to Shelton
Wow, you've been all over the place.
from Jersey. Yeah,
Jersey.
so I've been around the world.
Yeah, from Jersey to Bridgeport to Shelton.
I've been around the world.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of every culture.
Yeah, give me meat.
He's got them both, Shelton and Jersey.
Well, I've been to Jersey, which means I've been to Vienna, Beirut, Bangkok, like whatever part of Africa the people that work at the gas stations are from,
Gabon.
and then I've come back to Connecticut after that. Jersey ticks off a lot of the world if you're in Jersey. I'm just saying.
I mean, they're all tinged with Jersey, though.
I know, but I've been there. I had a black dude pump my gas who couldn't speak English. I've gotten a Reuben from a Jewish dude.
A Reuben, huh?
Yeah,
I'm a
like
Jewish dude.
A
He's just
real
saying
Reuben.
it's
Holy
multicultural.
shit.
Oh, it's like, why are we talking? Why do you have to be a black guy pumping your gas?
Because that's what happens in Jersey. It's usually a black or Indian dude that pumps your gas.
Why do they pump
That's
your
not
gas?
necessarily.
racist. It's reality.
Because it's full service.
Why?
Yeah, all of Jersey is.
All
Is
of
it?
Jersey is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
By law?
Yep. By
Yeah,
law.
you cannot pump your own gas.
It's an
cannot.
insurance thing.
Jersey's the only state.
And you can't order undercooked eggs in New Jersey. either.
Well, that's good because I hate them.
Oh, horseshit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, but
hate
you know what? A
undercooked.
nice undercooked egg on a hamburger is really good.
It is. It is.
Cook it. It's
A
fine.
nice runny yolk.
I just sous vide cooked
Fun fact.
chuck roast for 72 hours. And then
Hey, you got any more of that bacon?
I use it to make egg
Yeah,
and
man.
cheese sandwiches with steak.
Hey, Johnny, I got.
Jay, where's the bacon at?
Yeah.
Hold
stop
on, I got
talking
some
about
beef
the bacon.
down here, man.
Let me get some of that beef.
I was
Yo.
telling a good story.
Oh, there's more of the jerky upstairs. If you guys finish it off, don't worry about it.
All right, here.
The stuff on the end's
Tell you
spicy.
what, I'm going to have some of this beef jerky.
So you had some of the spicy and some of the
Beef Berkey.
mild.
It's beef jerky, right?
You
Yeah.
fucked up.
He's just drinking.
We just met these guys
Drinking
for
and
the
eating.
first or second time.
No,
And
no.
I feel like I
fucked
love you
up.
guys already.
It's family. It's Shelton podcasting.
Very family.
You know?
It's very
all
family.
we're missing is the 1056 guys.
Oh, he's fucked up.
You don't miss the 1056 guys?
All right, I'm driving.
Come on.
I
No.
feel bad for those
I would
guys.
just walk at
They-
this
They
point.
like everything we post on Instagram, and I'm sure they listen to all the shows. I don't know them
Sure of it?
I'll
That's
tell you what.
personally.
I promise you, I will find an episode that you'll enjoy of our podcast.
No, I like your podcast. I've listened to a few episodes of it. It actually hurt my feelings when you guys on Instagram. You're like, did you listen to our podcast? Like, well, fuck yeah, I have.
We're right around the corner.
I have listened.
I'm being honest. I listened to a half of a podcast, not because I was like, fuck this shit. I was just,
Why did you
listen
stop?
I've
I
listened
got to
to
work.
I've listened to 5,
5?
legit 5 of them,
I love them.
and 4, and then you guys, and then I read that on Instagram. I'm like, fuck, man. And I went on there. I'm like, you guys have 40 something. I can only listen to a 5th one then.
We got
Like,
50 now.
Yeah,
You got 50
I'm
episodes?
like, I have to.
How long have you been doing it?
A year. 1 year. 1 year.
We've been doing it for almost 3 years, and this is 87.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do them every week.
Yeah, we don't. We're not going to hit 100 by the time we hit 4 years.
The fact that you invited us for 87,
Are you going to hug him?
it means the world to us. It
you
really
gonna-
does. It really does.
Are you going to kiss him?
I might.
All right.
It's just an arbitrary number. Jim somehow last week turned 86, and he's like, well, 86. You know what that means? It's like, no,
Well, no, it does. It means
I
you're going to
don't-
86 it and just quit.
we didn't though. We're
Hold
here.
on.
No, I
I'm
know.
chewing. I'm chewing, but I could really use one of these Trump shots.
There you go, man.
right,
You
I'm
got it,
driving.
dude.
I mean, we have had people do these shots on
bold
purpose,
move,
but
Todd.
not
Let's see if it
at
pays
this
off.
frequency.
No, dude, I love it.
Not ever
This
more
is
than
the
one.
whole reason of having this whole shot thing.
So we
People
just did-
pussy out at like 2.
So you
This
guys
is
have
great.
hit a full year of podcasting?
Yeah.
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 All right, and you've had 40. Yep. 40 what? 40 who?
We're
50.
50.
50. You hit 50.
You just hit 50.
Is there
50 will drop on Friday.
is there guests most episodes, or is it kind of
Only
split?
one episode we had no guests.
Okay, out of 50 episodes,
And that was back in
And-
April.
one.
And
That's the way
that
to
one
do it.
episode was still in our top 10 most downloaded.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Nice, dude.
And my
We,
girlfriend has 4 spots, the most, on our podcast.
Is that Amy?
That would be Amy.
Look at that.
I
All
heard-
right.
All right, so
Holy fuck, he listens.
He
Yeah,
listens.
I did
We have a fan.
I did listen.
Hey.
We don't let girls.
Oddly, I've never listened to
We
an
actually
Amy
have a
podcast.
rule.
We actually have a rule that no girlfriends are allowed.
No girlfriends allowed.
No.
That's
So
a
that
cool
is
rule,
Amy.
but, you know.
Sorry, Amy. Not that one.
Well,
Listen, she doesn't listen to our podcast.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
Amy
I
wants
kind of ruined that one.
Amy wants to do an all wine episode, and I figured
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Dave
I
brought
figured-
his
Wait,
girlfriend
Wait,
on.
you want to do an all wine?
no. Amy
Fucking
wants
me too.
Amy wants
Hey,
to do
let's do an all wine.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do
do
a
I.
collab.
I wanna
all
do
But
wine.
Amy has to win a trivia contest. We're going to ask trivia questions about the Beer Man Beer podcast, and if she gets enough questions right, we'll have a
You will
wine
grant
episode.
her a wine episode.
Would you
Listen,
come on the
it's
wine?
not going to
I will
happen.
come on.
dude.
My
to your
dream
podcast.
is if Jay from the Heavy Drinking
it again.
Podcast.
Do you
We're
dream
just
of
going to
me?
bring Jay
You dream
on.
of me?
Well, I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah, that's
No,
usually. See, the
Jay
funny
should
thing
be
is that's
there.
usually how it happens. Other podcasts
Are
invite
you a big wine guy?
heavy drinking podcasts in the form of just me on the
Just
Jay,
Yeah.
Jay, you don't look like a wine guy.
I love wine
Really?
as much as I love beer.
My God,
As much as I love beer. No lie.
We
I
ran
love
into this
wine.
issue actually early on.
You know, I got to say, I'm the same way.
You're not a wine guy.
I hate wine.
Thank God.
My
I love
father,
wine.
my father makes
I love
wine.
wine.
I've been
I
on
grew
a
up around wine
Spanish
my whole
kick.
life.
We go down to North Fork, down Long Island.
Oh yeah,
And hit
I've
all the
never
wineries
I've
down
never
there.
done that, and I've
You
heard
got to
it's
go, man. It's awesome.
huge. Just winery.
Take the ferry over.
Wine trail.
Take a run.
My
Super.
problem is about like 45 minutes after my first
take
sip of
the-
wine.
Take the boat over
Pounding
your
headache.
ferry.
I don't. Wine is my favorite drunk. Being drunk on wine is my favorite.
I hate it.
Hands down, my favorite.
It's my favorite until I get tired.
I hate
If
it.
you listen to
Dude,
the last,
It's
wine.
worse hangover.
There's a zone you can get in.
Where's
And
hangover?
it's the best-
I've never had a hangover.
It's the
from wine.
best sex you'll ever have is drunk on wine. You
Ding,
get
ding,
in that
ding,
zone,
ding, ding, ding. Give
it
this man a
is
prize.
The best.
You've never done cocaine.
You're right.
I've never done it.
I got that's funny. I never done it. I tried to have sex once after drinking wine. I fell asleep. It gives me a pounding headache. Like literally 45 minutes into
There's a
drinking.
lot of sugar in it too.
Hey, guys.
Not if you drink dry wine.
If you listen to the last podcast,
Sweet wine. Wine's not supposed to be sweet.
I like Chardonnay.
Some wine is
Chardonnays, some
Yeah, but they should be
Sauvignon
pretty dry.
Blancs.
I
They're
do.
good.
I do. Those are my two favorite white wines.
I can't do reds.
I like. I love red wine.
The tannins.
There he goes. Watch how quick he's gonna be back.
He's out.
Yes.
Listen,
I don't think he pees.
I checked every door until I found it. I was like, hey,
Hey.
I got it.
I got another beer from Matt Knight.
All right,
I
what
think
do
we
you
should
got?
drink.
Here we go.
This is,
The
the,
tri-
I agree
the
with you.
trifecta.
this is the
Trifecta.
Belgian
Let's do it.
Dark Strong Ale, 11%.
How
Jesus.
strong is it?
Johnny's holding it up like it's Simba from fucking
Caramel,
Lion King.
dark cherry. Would you listen to these flavors?
All right, here we go. Belgian Dark Strong. Dark
It
Strong.
is caramel, dark cherry, pear, spicy.
Don't drop
Can't
it on
go
the
wrong.
floor.
This is gold.
It's a Belgian. It's a golden.
Oh yeah, you can see right
Is it
through
golden?
No. Dark.
Belgian Dark
it.
Strong.
Dark. That looks clear,
Nah, that's
man.
golden.
That's
Oh,
golden. Yeah, freak.
Jay one-handed like an asshole.
Hey, John, while
an asshole.
he's pouring that, do me a favor. Text Matt. See if he'll answer the phone or call us.
So that's Dave.
right, that's
he
good.
likes telling people to do stuff.
It's called
So
producing.
you guys pick that up, yeah?
John. What's that show? Fucking Joe Rogan tells Jamie what to do.
He does.
Yeah, but you guys don't do this, so someone has to.
We got to get our
That's
guests,
also true.
we got to get our guests used to just being like, Dave, look that up, like they do on Rogan's show.
All right, I might need to rinse glasses for this, unfortunately.
All right, well then do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a golden dark. Golden.
Oh, that's nice.
This is my least favorite style of beer. One of my least favorite.
Really?
What is
Why?
it?
Belgian, like
Oh, I
golden.
hate Belgian.
Oh, come on.
Well, I like sour Belgians, but
This one you'll like.
I like a nice fat tire.
Are you gonna pour it for everybody? Or you just gonna keep pouring your glass?
I just poured. I rinsed my glass with some of the beer because there was fucking stout in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rinse.
beer,
I'm gonna get a
please.
little splash,
Okay.
slosh, drink, pour.
Just fucking.
Jay,
So-
mine's right here.
I'm not
Ooh,
doing
that
it.
smells
I got one arm.
delicious.
I'm a one-arm man.
All right,
That's gonna shoot
here's the
everywhere.
glass.
Oh.
Yeah, I like a rinse.
You go to a beer festival, most of them just rinse the glass with their beer.
So you guys going
They have
to
squirt bottles of water.
Bad Sons on the 25th of April?
Nah.
Coming up,
Is that April Sours again?
That would be Brewers Ball,
Oh.
April 25th.
Oh, we'll go to that.
rinse this one.
Let's go, man.
I'll go to that.
Rinse this one.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to link arms and kind of skip
See,
in.
that's like April 25th. Like that's enough forewarning to be able to clear a schedule out.
Not yours, Paulo?
We got
I'll
a
be there
message
during the
other
day.
We got a message the other day to go to where the fuck was it? The Instagram thing?
That's not yours.
Nobody reads the
Instagram thing.
Yeah, there's like some meeting of like Instagram people.
Fuck, I hate when
Oh fuck, I forgot what brewery it was. Oh, 21%, 12%, 12%,
Over in Hamden.
21%. I flipped the numbers. around.
Dyslexia.
Yeah. 12% on Saturday.
Okay.
Show up at 11, an hour early before doors open. It's just Instagram people. I'm like,
So this is a Belgian strong gold.
you let me know like 3 days before. Can't do that shit.
Good beer.
Is it Belgian? You said
That's a Belgian,
you
man.
should do it, man.
It's a
That's
Belgian,
Belgian
strong.
dark strong,
it's
11%.
not a dark. Is it dark?
It's kind of dark.
He says dark.
It's a nice golden.
It's not dark.
Caramel, dark cherry, pear, spicy.
It's a nice caramel.
I mean, with the lights Paulo's got in here, everything's dark. So
It
Are you
looks
serious?
more golden than a dark is dark usually.
Dude, I could control all the lights. I mean, you want me to turn them up? I can turn them up.
I mean, it's dark, but it's not like really dark.
This is like a black and tan Belgian dark, Belgian strong.
It's
'Cause
tasty.
it's like darker than a golden, but tending towards a dark strong. It's like the color of a double, actually.
Yeah, it's more of a double.
Matt Knight, I call bullshit.
No, no.
It's actually very tasty.
Get him on the phone.
Which it is very tasty, which is how I know it's not a
I've
Belgian.
still got his number in here. I'll call him back.
Not like Belgian Goldens. Every time I drink them,
hate
I get stuffed up like within minutes,
and I get like
and I already feel it.
I get like a wallpapery taste in my mouth.
You like wallpaper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you.
I dig this. I like this. This is good.
It's good. It is good.
very malty, very smooth.
I like these.
Oh, Matt says he'll answer the phone.
It kind of reminds me of like a
Tell 'em we're
like a
over it.
malty. What is it? Delirium.
You're gonna call Matt?
Yeah, delirium is probably a little drier.
A little drier than this.
Give me
Yeah.
his number again. It erased it out of here.
Sounds like a little. It's like delirium with like a little bit of like
Erased his
caramel
number?
flavor to it.
Where'd you get the Amish country shot glass?
Where did I get any of this?
Oh wait, no, it's here. I'm sorry.
I've
Go
been
ahead.
places, man.
It's here.
He's got it.
Is the drunk alpaca
got
stuff just for display, or are we?
You can eat
No,
whatever you
let's
want,
fucking
baby.
hit it up. Whatever you want. It's all over there.
Hold on, Matt's gonna answer.
Matt, that's calling. We're calling Matt.
How's it going?
Hey,
Matt Knight.
did you
What's
get
up,
our-
man?
Did you get our voicemail?
No, I did not.
You're gonna get a drunken voicemail from all of us.
Yeah, which
Dude,
was like
this is 2020. I don't pick up phone calls anymore.
That's what I said. I was like, he's not going to recognize the
true.
number. He's not going to pick up.
100%.
We're out here. We're drinking your beers.
Awesome. What do you think?
Love them.
They really suck.
Oh, Jay's lying.
No. So
I
far,
thought so.
so far, fantastic. Actually,
yeah. We were just talking about how your beers were all right, and then you got the heavy drinking podcast bump, and then they're just amazing now. So
Awesome.
because we interviewed for 5 minutes that one time at
yeah,
Smoke in the Valley.
that one time like 3 years ago, and then
Yeah.
I don't know
We
if it
got
was like
postponed like 30 times.
I don't know if it was like I don't know if it,
That's true. I
Hey, who's
remember
on the
that.
phone?
It's
Matt
Matthew.
Knight.
Matt Knight.
His friends call him Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Oh, geez.
No.
Don't call me Matthew.
His friends call him Tree.
Hello,
prefer
Matthew
Tree, yeah.
Tree
It's
Knight.
Tree because he's long.
Yeah.
all
Matthew
right.
Tree Knight's what the name my mother uses when I'm in trouble.
Gotcha.
Where's the tree come from,
Yeah.
by the way?
Because he's
Yeah,
9
what's this
feet
tree
tall.
thing? Is that like a dick root analogy or?
So I stopped growing when I was like 12, and around the same time we
My
You
dick.
know, it's like you experiment.
Yeah, my dick hasn't gotten bigger since I was 12 either.
Woo!
Oh,
No,
Why is it so bright?
Oh wait, tree is a weed reference.
I made it bright again. You guys said it was too dark.
Trees, because Matt Knight is very tall.
Make it darker,
a
please.
little,
I
So,
heard
Matt, we're,
experimenting. I didn't know where to go with that.
a little double entendre.
So Matt, we're currently drinking the Belgian that you so graciously supplied. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem.
So what kind of Belgian is this?
That's a Belgian dark strong ale, which means it's a little malty, a little fruity, and it's strong as fuck. So it's 11%, and you have 2 or 3 of those, you don't remember where you fell asleep.
Listen, these motherfuckers have already been doing like 8 Trump shots. So
Jay and John here have been
Dave
willingly.
just said it.
Hey,
Dave
John.
just said it.
Oh,
fuck my
shit.
life.
See, that's the beauty of the penalty shot. Is like you start to get loose, and then you don't realize
Now,
you're falling into.
There's
Hey,
a
Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
What was that show on NBC? It had to do with
No, that won't work. His name wasn't in it.
people that
The Apprentice?
yes, yes.
Who's the host
The
of that?
Apprentice. Who was the host of that?
Before
that was
Schwarzenegger.
Donald something.
It wasn't Arnold. It was
Arnold?
something else.
So Matt, if you listen back, I talked shit about
who
the
was
color
the
of this beer.
originator of that show?
That'll be Donald Trump, sir. What do
Donald
I win? What do I win?
You win a
No,
shot
yeah.
of Jägermeister.
Oh, more Jaeger.
Oh, no.
I don't know where the shot glasses.
yeah, so we made. I'm going to say it's a
Here you
mistake
go.
now of telling these guys that we do a penalty shot if someone says the president's name, and that's all they've been doing. So
Yeah, unlike
we've
our
literally
show,
gone through.
When all you
We've
have to
literally
do
gone
is
through
shot
a
is
bottle
yell
of
cannonball.
Listen, Matt, we
Have
can't
you
call
been playing the
Cannonball.
Trump card a lot?
Do a shot, Matt.
Yeah, we're gonna email you a shot.
Yes, email you a shot.
I'm gonna pour
Hasta
2
luego.
ounces of Jaeger into like a Amazon
Matt,
envelope.
I want to ask you a question about this beer we're drinking. Does the color fall into the guidelines of a Belgian dark strong?
Oh, dude, I have no idea. Maybe-ish?
It has a nice
Maybe
amber
that's a good
hue.
answer.
Because it's not quite a golden, but it's like in between the two. It almost looks like the color of like a double.
A nice
No,
amber.
it should be like copper to like almost like brown ale colored.
Yeah, I mean, it's
kind
All
of
right. Yeah,
somewhere in
you
there.
got copper in there.
Okay.
I finished mine
Listen,
already. So I
it
can't-
tastes fucking delicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you.
I finished mine already, so I can't really check the
It
color.
is very good.
It went down smooth,
Biggest
man.
flaw probably is it's a little too bitter for a Belgian dark strong ale. They should be a little like sweeter, kind of just like you want like malty, biscuity, like raisiny, cherry, all those like dark fruit, boozy.
Yeah.
I mean it really pops with all those flavors from the yeast.
What? How old is this?
3 months.
Oh,
So,
so it's
you're
extremely
robbing the
young.
cradle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping it'll age out. The bitterness will smooth out with a little bit of time, and then it'll be really nice.
Was there a second voice in the
It
background?
was an echo.
It's
Oh, it's
Jay.
Echo.
That
Sorry, I'm driving.
No problem.
that we did have the maple stout already too. That was tremendous. Very well balanced.
We had the plum sour too.
Which was
Thank you.
epic.
Epic.
We actually have some blackberries on the charcuterie board here, and those went well with that beer.
Yeah, the heavy drinking
Nice
boys
pairing.
went all out with a nice spread for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that plum sour is one of my favorites. I just tapped it the other day. It's been sitting for about 2 years, and it just started
Holy
coming
shit.
into its own.
It's good times, right?
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it was weird. I took a sip and I'm like, I don't know what to call this.
When did you switch from night and day to night brewing?
One day pissed me off. No, I I came up with night and day just like kind of like half-assed cocked. Like I was like, it's clever, it's cute, whatever. And we went to a festival, and once I made the logo and I started printing out shirts, there was no turning back for the next couple of years. So I've been working on that new logo for quite a while, and I'm glad it came out the way it did.
That's very cool. I like all your different bottle caps.
Thanks.
So what's
And it is a good logo. It's a very good logo.
You could have went with like Nightlight Brewing. That would have been pretty gay.
Oh, that's our lager.
That's actually really good. What's on the horizon for you? What do you got brewing? What are you doing next?
I got a Helles, Munich Helles, which is actually like a light lager. It's Bud Light, but it tastes good.
Hey, I take offense.
got that in the fridge right now. I mean, it's been tough since I just had a kid a couple months ago, so it's been a little tight on time brewing. But we got nationals
That's
coming
no
up,
excuse.
so I'm really trying to buckle down and get going for that.
Congrats, congrats on the kid.
Personal question:
Thank you.
natural or C-section?
Natural.
Did you get the extra stitch?
Oh boy.
Extra stitch.
The daddy.
It's called the daddy stitch.
Oh
It's a
man.
pleasure stitch.
Everything got a little weird here.
That's what Paulo does.
I got flashbacks. Man.
Is that new car scent?
I got flashbacks.
It's that new car scent.
I'm getting a
That's
little
all I'm trying.
woozy.
You know what I mean? You got the. You know what I mean? You got the.
Nobody ever knows what you mean.
It's pre-owned certified.
I think it's about.
You got the. Yeah, see, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. You got the '96 Civic. You get that air freshener just
This
to
is where I
liven
start
things up a
muting
little
Paulo.
bit. Matt knows it's all it's all love, Matt.
I'm 6'4" and my wife's 5'3", so I just really
Exactly.
feel bad for her throughout
You
the whole
need it.
thing.
It's a
You need
perfect
it.
match. What are you talking about?
You need it.
Yeah, it's a perfect match.
You must have a big penis.
I'll just have to show you in person one day.
We just say it. Hey,
J-
man.
don't.
I'm sorry, you had a boy or a girl, to be serious for a quick second.
A boy, his name's Ryder Knight.
Oh wow.
Are you serious?
That's an awesome name, man.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
He has
Oh, I'm
no
dead serious.
choice but to be a
already
badass.
serious.
You
He's
just
serious.
gave that. I mean, that kid's coming out of the womb with big dick energy.
You're gonna be fucking David Hasselhoff.
right out the womb.
The wife
Don't hassle
wouldn't let
the
me
Hoff.
off the middle for the middle name. Unfortunately, that was my goal. But it's all right. The next kid will be Jedithian, so it'll be Jedi Knight.
Nice.
That's great.
That's amazing.
That's the. This man's the head of the household right here. Legit.
Oh man.
He calls it like he wants it. That's awesome, man.
Well, Matt, thank you very much for sending
Congratulations.
these beers.
Hey,
congrats on the baby.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank
in
you,
all
thank
honesty.
you.
You got to come in someday. We've only interviewed you
I'd love
at
to.
live events before.
Yeah, I'd love to come in. I'm working on tap handles right now for you guys too. If you still
Fuck
need
yeah.
Nice.
Tap handle. Actually, hey, if you want to bring two, sure.
Yeah. that'd
Just
be
to
great,
let you
man.
know that Baby
No
Yoda
problem.
is comfortable in the Beerman Beer Studio.
That's it, man.
Oh, I saw pictures of that
Fantastic.
on the Instagram.
That was awesome, by the way. I saw that. Yeah, that is sick shit.
Yeah.
Well, it was Stout Wars. I had to go full Mandalorian. The Maple-Lorian, that was the name of the Maple Stout.
Yeah, we
And then
had
went
that. That's
Clana 2 for the peanut butter chocolate beer. And we're giving out Mudhorn Signets and, Baby Yoda, Mando,
Good beer,
Mando,
man.
lightsabers.
And congratulations on the
Gotta
second
go all
place.
Man.
Yeah, first loser. It was great.
Oh, come on, Matt.
I'm just kidding.
What did you get second place for?
Peanut butter chocolate stout because I ran out of the Maple-Lorian. So I spent 16 months on the beer. I didn't want to bring a full 5-gallon keg, so I only
Makes
brought
sense.
a gallon of it.
Those damn Moran brothers.
My mouth
They always fucking come through.
Well,
They
Matt.
do. It's impressive.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for thanks for picking up.
Matt,
I
you're
just- it was-
gold. We love you,
It was
Matt.
an awkward silence.
Hey,
Yeah, man. We appreciate it. These beers were awesome.
Yeah, thanks for the beer.
We
man.
love you, man.
We'll definitely be in touch.
We do.
No
we,
problem.
we don't have you on anywhere near enough.
Hey, Matt, if these guys don't have you on, we'll have you on.
hey, I'll do you both at the same time. How about
Do us both, man. Do us both.
That'd be
No,
an
thanks for having
Hey,
interesting
me.
man,
episode.
you bring the KY, I'll bring the good time.
A little
all right?
reach around, all right.
Hey, Matt, what's the president's name?
What's what?
Who's the president?
Trump.
Yeah, I guess
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
do a
There
shot.
we go. Where's your spotlight?
Shots! Time for shots. Yeah. Thank you, Matt
All right,
Knight.
Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
We'll let you go. Drive safe. Thanks for the beers, and we'll be talking to you soon.
That is great. Gives us beers for free. Thank you, Matt.
All
We
right,
love
take
you,
care.
man.
Love you, man.
All right, Matt Knight.
That was Matt Knight. Hey, we should take a break.
Yeah, we should. We'll take a quick break.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we'll take a
if we take a break, are we hearing other cool commercials? Are we
No.
going to hear something?
Yeah.
You
Those are
won't
after
hear
the
them.
fact.
Come on, we
You
gotta
won't hear
some
them, but
cool
whoever's
That's
listening will hear
post-production.
them.
Oh, so like in pro. Okay, so
Yeah, whoever's listening
yeah.
will hear the cool commercials that
We'll
they've heard
hear,
1,000
um,
times.
We'll just hear each other
ox
still.
balls, and we'll hear
Yeah.
we'll hear Hootie and the Blowfish and all that.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Jay, why are you so excited?
Yeah, they're gonna hear all that. We really
Don't
need
be
to
a
change
dirtbag.
those. We really need to
that's
change.
my
Don't
favorite.
think I'm not a listener because I am.
That's
okay?
my favorite one is when Paulo's being a game show host. I don't even know what ad it's for, but he's like, at the end, he's like, don't be a dirtbag.
Hey, Jay,
That's Lyft.
why are you so excited?
Is that one of them?
I don't even remember doing any of these. To be honest with you.
That's the problem. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys are fucking awesome.
Hola, tienes un negocio que te gustaría promocionar, pero no sabes cómo. Su presupuesto de marketing es pequeño y está buscando formas de difundir el nombre de su empresa. Sus clientes son en su mayoría gringos borrachos. Luego anuncie su negocio en Drinkan Podcast. Ofrecemos una gama completa de soluciones, desde la transmisión de su comercial o podcast, hasta hacer su propio anuncio, y luego transmitirlo en nuestro podcast. Con dos opciones como esa, ¿cómo puedes equivocarte? La mejor parte es el precio, prácticamente no es nada. En serio, puedes hacer tamales. Amamos los tamales. Tal vez esos pequeños tacos. Taquitos. Esos son deliciosos. Promocionaremos su negocio a todos nuestros oyentes mientras mantenga los tamales. Restaurantes, servicios de limpieza, paisajismo y mejoras para el hogar, bien anunciarlo todo. Nuestra audiencia es principalmente estadounidense y totalmente perezosa, así que eso es todo. Llama al 203-463-4043 y deja que 3 idiotas gordos y Dave pongan tu negocio en el mapa. Porque un chingone como tú tiene mejores cosas por las que preocuparse. Drinkan Podcast. Porque esos otros tipos van a querer que les pagues dinero real.
Hey everyone, we're back. I bet you're wondering why it's just me by myself, and wonder no more. The second half of this podcast was actually lost, we believe, during the recording process, but we really don't know. Either way, can't do anything about it now. What we did salvage from the show was actually a bonus clip with the guys from Beer Man Beer about a local legend of sorts, Jerry Jer, the Tampon Man. If you grew up in the 90s and you watched even a minute of public access television, you know who this man is. He is a legend, whether you like him or not. Most people didn't. So here's that segment. Oh, before we do that, I just want to thank Keg Kettles and Johnny Benson for coming on in. It was a great podcast, even though you guys won't be able to hear the second half of it. Hope to have them on again. Maybe we can rehash some of the topics we talked about and sort of relive that second half for you guys. Either way, I want to thank those guys for coming in. It was a great show, and here you go. The bonus portion of the show about Jerry Jer, the Tampon Man. You guys have a good night. It's like a little false ending.
All right, Jerry Jer. Now, who remembers
I stopped.
the absolute
Or not now?
riot
All of it.
downtown Shelton?
No. I only remember, I saw him live once, and I remember
No
his
one remembers
public
that?
access show in about 97, 98.
When?
There was a massive riot downtown Shelton. I'm going to say probably around 96?
Like Pinecrest?
I remember reading
Oh,
about it.
No,
Pinecrest, yeah.
downtown Shelton on Howe Ave.
Not Pinecrest, downtown
Yeah.
Shelton. I remember
Downtown
reading about
Shelton.
that.
And it was he walked into, I'm trying to think of the bar at the
Porky's.
time. No.
Shelton's Cafe.
It was like Cuppies or
It's
something.
where Amichis is now.
Oh,
Amichis.
I
was gonna say,
That
Amichis
used
is
to
still
be
there.
that was,
J.P. Morgan's or something like that.
yeah.
The bank?
Yeah.
Or no, it was
Chase is
Pierpont.
across the road.
It was Pierpont.
That
It
was like a
It was
church.
Pierpont
It was like a-
years ago.
Yeah.
And he walked in there,
Jerry Jer.
Jerry Jer.
Yeah.
Tampon Man.
Yeah.
Yes. He walked in there and he broke everybody's balls. And they said, fuck this. We're going to fucking kill you. And he, I think, had a gun. I'm not sure. But there was a lot of shit that ended up on Howe Ave. And the cops came in and broke it all up.
That's
But
crazy.
I remember hearing some
Now-
blow up about because
now we had said something about it on the podcast. and it got to the Lone Shark podcast, which is
Jim Sharkey.
Jim Sharkey and Sean the producer. And they have ties to Tampon Man because of public access.
Is he dead?
No.
No, that's right.
No.
He lives down south somewhere. What, Texas or some shit? Arizona?
Google
I
him.
think,
Yeah, if Jerry still listening to
so
us,
now-
we love you, man.
Tampon Man.
Now Jim
motherfucker.
Sharkey.
Where was he from? in
Jim
Connecticut?
Sharkey had him on the podcast. Yeah, Bridgeport.
Oh.
So Sharkey had him on the podcast, called him in, and asked him about that. And he was like, fuck no, man. Nothing happened in Shelton. Yeah, because he's fucking embarrassed. That's why.
Yeah.
Shit went bad. He almost got his ass killed by the white boys of Shelton.
Yeah.
Because he was like the only black dude in there breaking everybody's balls.
Man.
And next thing you know, riots. He's like, fuck that. I wasn't there. He was there.
Yeah.
He didn't want to embarrass himself on the Sharkey show.
I mean, he was just awesome, man. For every kid in the valley, like there's literally like that was the thing. It was like it was a toss up between scrambled porn and Jerry. Those are the two greatest things to watch on TV. Those are the two greatest things to watch on TV. Yeah.
For those of you listening who aren't from Connecticut, this article is from May 1st, 1999. A Bridgeport man who was tossed off public access television in 1996 after a stripper appeared nude on his show can finally get his program back under a court-approved settlement. The host, Jerry McClellan, must adhere to the following 3 stipulations. He must submit a program tape to the cable station, Cablevision, 7 days in advance. He must tape the program off the premises of Cablevision's Bridgeport studio, and he must show the tape to a third-party mediator if there is concern over the show's content.
And let me just say, he only had like a few episodes. It wasn't a lot.
Oh no, he was on for.
He was 26
Was he on?
when this happened.
Yeah, quite a bit, yeah.
I only remember like 10 or 12 episodes.
Nobody
All I remember,
likes me.
I remember one of the first ones when he did the die list, and he's just listing off these people he wants to die, and then he listed. I forgot who it was. It was somebody who was who's dead already, and like you can hear the producer going, "He's already dead." He's like, "He's already dead. Die twice, bitch!" And then he just went on. With the rest of the list, I still remember that shit.
But the thing he had a maxi pad stuck to his
He
forehead.
did have a maxi pad. He
With blood
was
on it.
Yeah, with blood
Do you know
on
he
it.
was? To me, at least, he was like the predecessor to Chappelle, in my head. I feel like in a lot of
Yeah,
shows,
but in your head, a lot of shit doesn't matter.
if you're a kid growing up in the Valley in Connecticut,
I guess for a local guy, yeah.
I mean, Chappelle.
Right?
I mean, Chappelle was already Chappelle when you're in the
but
time
not
frame that you're
that.
talking about.
Chappelle wasn't that.
I mean,
yeah.
Half Baked was already out.
By the time
Was it?
Jerry was out, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Half Baked was
Yeah.
out,
Half
huh?
Baked came out when I was in high school.
yeah.
Look at
So
when
that
Jerry
was-
came out. Because I feel like it wasn't at that level yet.
I
feel
think
like
Jerry was like
1998.
early 90s,
That's
though.
2
It was.
years. That's 4 years before this controversy where Jerry got taken off the air.
And Half
so. When did Jerry come out?
You know, Jerry got taken off the air in 1994.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
it was
Half
early
Baked was
90s.
Half
98.
Baked
Ni-
was 98.
No,
I think was
96.
afterwards.
96
That's what I'm
he got
saying.
taken off.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So
96 he got taken
if you're growing up,
No,
in
Yeah, because
the
that riot was
Valley,
like
He was,
96.
coming
So
back
if you're
on.
growing up in the Valley in Connecticut, I feel like Jerry was first, and then the whole like the Chappelle show, Dave Chappelle, came afterwards.
maybe.
Chappelle was
Well, yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Chappelle was on
I
the
can
scene
agree
way
with that.
before that. I'm just saying, like that persona. Do you know what I mean? Like the persona you get from Chappelle, from like Chappelle
no,
show.
96,
from-
he did get taken off,
Yeah.
which means he'd been on the on air already.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was there from like the early 90s.
yeah. Jerry was different. I distinctly remember.
So he had like a pad.
Jerry
It wasn't a
being-
tampon though. It was a pad, right?
No, it was a tampon.
It was a
maxi
maxi
pad.
pad
It was a
glued
pad.
to his forehead.
And it had like a red,
And it had a
red
blood
marker on
spatch
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Is that shit on YouTube?
It
gotta-
must
it might
be.
be.
It must
Gotta
be.
be.
It is.
That shit was epic.
Is it really?
That was
Oh
that
my
was
goodness.
great.
Hang on, I'll pull it.
Yeah, you pull it.
Yeah, that was great shit.
Oh, that's right. He had the earring.
Yeah.
to his
Yeah, and he had the
nose.
rear
Dave
to his
Snake
nose.
Sabo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah,
we've
that,
done
yeah,
this.
Snake Sable, yeah.
Yep.
I feel like we've done this.
I don't know, man. It's worth it. I'll do this on
Tampon
every
Man.
episode.
Okay,
Tampon
it's
Man
been
was the
It's been 3 years. Who
I'm
cares?
just hitting the first video that comes up.
me. All right.
Sounds like it's gonna be loud.
Bridgeport, motherfucker. Everybody know who the fuck they watching, who the fuck I am. I'm an angry...
So I'm just going to pause this right now and say this entire thing is overlaid with text that says, warning, the following program is offensive to everyone in the known universe. Therefore, put your parents to sleep before you pump the volume.
Black man with a big dick. Anyway, Jerry Jer, a.k.a. the Senator, a.k.a. Chain Face, a.k.a. the Tampon Man. First of all, let me just get up my dick. Okay, my dick's in the right place. Oh, man. What do you do? Threaten you with his fucking lunchbox, you little bitch? Huh? There's a nigga right here starving for fucking pussy, and you're giving an 8-year-old head? Oh, man, what is this real commentary when the 8-year-old gets more pussy than me? A lot of racist down here, a lot of racist bullshit down here. This is why I will probably sneak a fucking stripper down here one week and just eat her ass out again while she fart in my face because of bullshit racist people like the station manager and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know, believe me, I got a lot of letters by the FBI saying, hey, we're going to set you up, nigga, if you don't keep your mouth shut. So I know how it is, man. Being black, I ain't got no power. A hot model chick who's alive. I just think all the attention's to her, and it shouldn't be. I mean, she's alive, and they got her walking on it like with a walker. You know, damn well ain't nothing wrong with that dumb white ass bitch. We'll sniff cocaine out you pussy, bitch. Eat the jello, bitch. Next thing you know, Bill's on top of the bitch, and he's fucking. He's fucking her like this because the bitch ate the jello.
Dude,
That's what this
A
is.
little
What,
Bill
like,
Cosby.
this is like what we used to do in high school.
yeah, dude.
I say fuck all the retards, kill them all.
Jesus Christ.
Retard! Yeah? Why are we wasting money educating retards?
Oh, dude,
I remember
the mental
a few years ago, I
retard song.
punched a retard in his fucking head. You fucking retard! Because the retard
Dude, there's
Dude,
like so
this
many
is
sound
like-
drops that we can lift
Oh
from
my god.
retard. Yeah.
So what's Jerry Jer doing now?
I
That's
don't
what I
know.
want
That's
to
what I'm
know.
saying.
I can't find anything right now.
He probably works at like the
He's
Ford
probably
plant.
like a teacher of the
Dude,
handicapped.
this
or something.
entire video has...
Kill it.
That's a mental retard song. He's singing it. How'd you brought that
this
up?
entire thing has an overlay that says hobbies include getting my big black dick sucked, eating white pussy, and beating up fags.
All right, so
The
clearly,
entire video.
clearly it was
man.
controversial, right?
Yeah, it was a little
Clearly
weird,
controversial.
Well, clearly.
but that's what we used to
But
do.
There's
imagine
still a
being,
full 3 minutes of that.
imagine being 11 and listening to that because it was on public access
Yeah.
TV.
It definitely was just like right in
It
your
was
house.
different, you know. It's like
What was
I
that, like
grew
Channel
up
13 or Channel 12? Like that.
10
10?
in Connecticut. In Shelton, it was Channel 10.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
about right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Tampon man.
Yep.
All right, that's it. Go home.
Yes, that was the extra
This has
part
been
you
your
guys.
bonus.
That was the extra part you guys weren't supposed to hear.
Yeah. That was
Yep.
Jerry Jer.
Tampon
The
man,
CT
motherfucker.
Connecticut history there.
Mm.
No, comedian, social commentator.
This is what happens when you listen to 4 hours of podcasting.
Shout out. Honestly, he's probably one of my biggest influences.
You knew what you were getting into when you saw how long this was and you clicked on it.
And listen, most of the podcasts I listen to are 5 hours plus anyway, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
None of them had Jerry Jarrett.
All right, we're out. Thank you guys.
I love you. Bye.
Good night, Gracie.
Peace.
Good night, Gracie.
I'm going to send that to your mom's house.